Pick apart the passion. Pick apart the passion. 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 Pick apart the passion. 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 Pick apart the passion. Passion. Pick apart the passion.
Welcome to Pick Apart the Passion podcast. I am joined by producer extraordinaire Brad LeBaron. I am joined by co-host Evaridae. I am joined by co-host Denku, Taiyamo Denku, Jason, whatever we call him. We call him a lot of shit.
Damn, what the fuck?
Wow.
You fucked up my whole shit, man.
I didn't fuck up your whole shit. I told you. Taiyamo Denku. My bad. Who called somebody out in the middle of a podcast? But anyway, that's how we roll, free flow and whatever. We have a special guest today. I realized when we was gonna do this podcast that we have my man, who I'm gonna say in a minute, and then we have two special guests that have worked with him. We have my man Denku, Zach, me, which is Everyday Zach, excuse me. We've all worked him. The only person on this podcast that has not worked with this person is Brad, the producer. And now he is working with him.
Yeah.
So this is
my first production.
Crazy because it's like it's almost like a fucking creative reunion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No further ado, it's the homeboy Bo Faat, producer extraordinaire. I mean, he don't name somebody damn near he don't work with the motherfucker. I'm not gonna go down the list. We're gonna hear some of it. He actually worked with last week's guest, The Bad Seed. I will say that. Shout out to him. That was a fun podcast.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get into those tracks. How you doing, Bo Faat, man? I know it's early in the morning. We appreciate it. But what's good, man?
Yeah, exactly. It's like 3:30 or 3:41 in the morning, but it's all good. I went to bed early, so I'm prepared and not too tired, you know.
You told me that.
I'm glad to be there, to be here.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks for making time.
Yeah, you better than me, man. I wouldn't have woke up for any of these dudes on this podcast.
Yeah, that's a time of day that I do not know.
I'm joking.
Yeah, but
that hurts. That hurts
recent
deep.
Episodes.
What's up?
That hurts deep in my soul, Ram.
It's all right. You be all right.
Yeah, you guys will be okay, I think.
So, we're here to talk about your album. I don't know how to say it in German, but it's the beautiful side of ugly. Excuse me.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
That's the title of Urban Legend song.
Oh.
The beautiful side of ugly. That my actual title for the album is in German, right? So I was talking to my homeboy Kenneth Mass, and he said I was talking to him about how could I name the album and shit, and he said you should use something German, use a German name and shit, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
So I came up with the name Die Welt ist ein dunkler Ort, which means the world is a dark place.
Well, that's what it is. That's right. My bad.
Yeah. But that's.
I always mess up something to begin the podcast. This is like a ritual now. It's 100%.
Yeah.
But
so,
that's the title.
So can you say that in German again?
Die Welt ist ein dunkler Ort.
Oh, that's okay.
Awesome. All right. I just want to hear it again. You know, I'm not going to try to say it back. That would be ridiculous. But I'm just saying it would. But so why did you name it that? Just kind of because of the times we in?
Exactly. Moment of time. I mean, for me right now, or for maybe the last year, the last 12 months, I feel like the world is a dark place. You know what I mean? Like, not only because of that Corona shit, but also with everything that's going on in the world. You know, I mean, especially, you know, since I work a lot with American people in my music, actually 99% I work with American people. My eyes are always on what's going on over there, you know. So and I feel for my people over there, you know, like, and so for me it all seems dark right now, you know what I mean? Or at least the last year, and
definitely
everything combined, you know. So the mood of the album, you know, I'm also like a kind of mood person, like I'm always when I create something, I'm always influenced by what's going on, you know. So so the beat's kind of dark and, you know, kind of moody. So that's the name had to be like this, you know.
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, that's a good explanation. So like, can I ask you a question quick?
Yeah.
What's your first introduction to hip hop? I know you had said to me before that you were MC at one point. But what's the first thing? I mean, because just and I hate to bring, I don't know, the American German thing. I hate to bring it up, but it is a thing. So I have questions about hip hop in Germany, right? Like I heard some of your dudes recently that you posted. So my thing is, how do you get introduced to hip hop? What is the first thing, or how did that happen, or was it a movie, or you know? Okay. Let's touch on that. Let's go back, and then we'll come back forward again.
I really remember. I remember it like yesterday. We have a show, or we used to have a show on German national TV called Wetten das. That means it would mean Wetten das, something like I bet.
Okay.
So you have a show. Okay. People come on the show and they will bet that they can do something crazy, something no one else can do. You know, that's the show. Yeah. They always had a show part, like in between those bets. They even had Michael Jackson there or any singers. You know, it's a big show.
Oh wow!
So at some points they had the Rocksteady crew, you know, the breakdance crew from New York.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was 1984.
Oh wow!
Okay.
So,
okay.
I mean, I'm 50, right? So I'm old. I mean,
right.
That's when I first saw breakdance.
So you're okay, yeah. So you're what, 10, 12, something like that?
14 or 13. 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So That's when I first.
I'm sorry.
No, all
I'm
good.
sorry. Go ahead.
That's when I saw the that was basically the first thing I saw about hip hop, breakdance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you try to break dance back then?
Oh yeah. We all did.
Yeah, I know.
We got the training suits and shit, and the white gloves. We got them from the drugstore, and then did the
the cardboard,
Mr.
with the
Robert
cardboard
and shit.
The cardboard on the ground. Yeah.
So does that mean that like the first thing that took off as far as hip hop in Germany was breakdancing?
For me, that's my first thing I saw about it. I might have heard a song. I don't know, 84. What maybe was what's the name? Rapper's Delight. Was that out already?
Yeah, that came out in 78.
78 or 9. Yeah.
So
it might have been Run DMC. It might have been Run DMC early. You know. Let's see. It could have been a lot of different people. Dougie Fresh. It could have been a lot of different people. You know.
But I remember my first single I bought, right? 12-inch. That was Spoonie G, Godfather of Rap, and I still have that.
That's what's up,
dude.
That's what's up. What's up. Okay. So, how did you start rapping? Because I know you at one point you rapped. Right?
Yeah. I rapped for a long time. I rapped I think more than 10 years, like from 1990 until 2002 or 3, I think. So like 12, 13 years. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
you was like, sorry.
No, all good. Yeah, I don't know how I actually started. I think I was learning other lyrics, like I remember I learned Colors by Ice-T. You remember? This one.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first rap song I learned, you know. Then I started to write my own stuff and shit, you know.
That's what's up. That's one of my favorite songs, personally.
Yeah. Do you still rap, or is that something that you mostly
I did here and there,
produce
a little bit?
Yeah.
Me and BoFaat gonna work on a joint soon.
Let's go. Hell yeah. Come on,
But actually, when I started to get back into producing, because I had a little break for a while, but when I got back into producing and it got a little bit serious, I didn't have any MCs, You know, I didn't at that time. I didn't have anyone rapping. You know, because all the guys I knew from back then they stopped, and I didn't know anyone from the time now. You know, so I was forced to write some shit. I did a little EP back in 2018 or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to hear someone rapping on my beats and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So, but then it went fast. I got contact with one guy, and then it built up from there, you know.
Okay. Dope.
I was wondering who was that like first kind of bridge to you know, new MCs. Do you still remember the first guy?
First guy I worked with really was Fel Peeps. He's from Texas, not Texas, Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee, man. Tennessee. He's from Tennessee. Yeah. So yeah, that was the first one I did a song with, and then later on we also did a whole album and shit.
Okay.
Peeps.
Nice.
That's 2
there
MCs,
we go.
actually. Yeah.
Hell
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Did you?
You got something to say? Or
Did you? So when you rapped, did you rap in German or did you rap in English?
I rapped in English.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you want to listen to this shit, I got that shit is on my Bandcamp.
Yeah.
You just gotta go to the early shit, scroll down to the early shit.
Are there a lot of artists that rap in German though? Is that like part of the hip hop culture too?
Oh yeah, German rap is big over here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like you can really make money with that shit over here and shit.
Okay, dope.
But the beats are more like early 2000. Boom bap hip hop is still exists here.
Okay.
Even with German rap and shit. You know, I mean, I produce some German rappers, but they also more like underground.
Yeah.
Who knows? But the successful German rap sounds more like a little bit like gangster rap, you know, like the and the beats are like early 2000 kind of style.
Right.
Like,
I remember that. Yeah.
A lot of synthesizer stuff in it and shit, you know, like.
Yeah. Like flow wise too. Is that flow wise too?
Most of them, yeah. But to be honest, I'm not listening too much to it. You know, it was better back then, in my opinion. But
right.
But yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Real quick, do you think that when you were rapping that you guys were at a point where you felt like the shit was really going to take off for you, or did you do it more so because you just loved hip hop? Did you actually, you know what I'm saying? Like during that period of time, do you think that you guys were like getting looked at by somebody where like you were going to start popping? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, there were a couple of MCs here in Germany that rapped in English in the 90s and early 2000s that actually had record deals and had videos out and shit, you know, and I started to get there too, though. You know, I was I'm still friends with a German rap group that had a record deal and videos and everything, and they featured me in one of their songs. Actually, there's a video to it too, and I don't show it to many people, but yeah, it's there. It's out there. And I had a little tour in England, actually, 2001 or 2. I don't remember.
Okay.
But I was like almost got a record deal too, though, you know. But in Germany, they of course they think if it's in English, it won't sell too much in Germany, you know, like then. So,
okay.
So but I was doing a lot of shows, you know. I was opening up for Afura, for the Far Side.
Nice.
Oh wow!
I was getting somewhere.
There you go. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you were producing before spitting?
No. I started.
Okay, so you started spitting and then produced. Okay.
Yeah. I really seriously started producing about when I stopped rapping, but there was like it kind of crossed over. You know what I mean? Like I always gave samples to my producer back then. I always say, yo, sample this, sample that. I always even before I produced, I always had ideas and shit, you know, but I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So at some point, I looked at it and I was like, you know, because other stuff came in my life and shit, you know, so I kind of stopped rapping, but still was producing, but just for myself, you know, like it was just for me, like chill out, sit at home, make some beats and shit.
Therapy.
You know,
Yeah.
That's dope.
So let's fast forward. We talked about how we're all in collaboration with you in some way, and you and Denku obviously are the relationship that is that glue between all of that.
Yeah.
How did y'all click up? I mean, we know the past. We're not gonna mention dude's name on this cipher ever again. We banned that name on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We did. Seriously, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
But,
he must not be named.
But how did y'all? Both of y'all can explain. How did y'all connect? You know.
Wasn't it? You just did a record with them. Isn't that John McLaughlin?
Yeah, Elementary.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that who introduced us? I swear to God, that's who introduced us.
Yeah. I think he posted something, a track we did or EP, and then I think he was asking on there who did the beats and shit, you know, who made the beats, nice. And then that's how we got in touch.
Nice.
Yeah, and he was like, y'all should definitely work together, and I was like, yeah. That would be dope. Yeah, let's try out a joint. Let's see what happens. And then you had sent the beat through. We did a track. Shit turned out dope. And then we were kind of like.
You remember which track that was? You remember the track?
The first track?
Yeah. What was it for my album? The one?
I don't remember.
Did we do another track before that for my album? I'm also not sure. Like, but I know the one for my first album.
Hold on, do you remember the track? The actual one? The first one? Hold on, it's we've done so much now.
I was about to ask, like, how many have you guys done together?
I
tried to count. But I stopped after 250 or something.
You guys haven't known each other for super long, right?
No,
that's pretty
awesome. Not yet 2 years, I think,
that's
right?
Prolific.
Wow.
That's
yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah.
Speaking of your work ethic, man, you number your beats, and I know that, and you know, I started doing that at the top of the year. I think it's crazy, right? Because then you see how many beats you fucking doing, right?
Yeah.
I started doing that. I used to name them, but at the top of this year in 2021, I started numbering them. I'm not gonna talk about what number I'm at because I know what number you have. We're just gonna leave it at that. But and also I got into producing only because I felt like, man, there's a sound I want, and sometimes I want to get that sound. I still don't know what I'm doing like really that well, but I'm okay. But what number you on right now? Just tell the people real quick.
For this year, I'm on 62.
See what I'm saying? People ain't ready, yo. That's good. I mean, that's crazy, man. 62. That's a crazy amount of beats. Are we even at 62 days yet?
What was the total?
You know, he's like, nah, I know we're not.
What was the total number last year? What was the total number last year you made?
Well, I have to look it up. I'm sitting here.
Oh, that's it. That's enough. 400 something.
I have a question.
More than one a day.
But sometimes I see people, they say they claim they make like 1,000 beats a year and shit. I don't know how you do that though. But
and what do you consider to like? So like, how do you? For me, I'm a producer too, and I have a lot of like ideas that are just like 4-bar loops, you know. But that's not really a song, you know. Do you number them based on how full they are? And do you always finish a beat, or do you sometimes just leave it and, you know, wait for something to happen or wait for somebody to listen to it and then build on that?
Good question.
I'm honest. If I don't like a beat or if I don't see I'm getting anywhere with it, I delete it. So that's real actual beats. All the numbers. Actually, I start these are projects, right?
Yeah.
And at some point, I bounce them out as a MP3 or WAV file, whatever. But then they already have a number. The project number is like beat 58, whatever. And if I have someone spitting on it, then I will add the name of the person to it as well. So.
That's a good organizational tool right there.
Yeah, but it took me a while to get there because until now, if I use older beats, sometimes it takes a while. I'm having problems finding shit back.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Shit,
it's crazy. So yeah.
Man.
All right, word, man. How many projects you and Denku got in the works right now, just like project wise?
Oh man,
Denku knows.
We got either 8 or 9 joints. Maybe it's 10. It might be 10 actually. And most of those are done. Most of those projects are all done.
Let me tell you this. I have a folder. And in this folders are another 20 folders, and that's all Denku stuff. And this folder, if I put the mouse on the folder, it says 18 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
Dang. Yeah. It's a lot of.
We got a lot of shit. We got a lot of shit
in the bank.
So we have four finished albums and 3 or 4 EPs, and we're still working on other stuff too. So it's crazy. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
That is what's up. Well, we got to get into this album. We are bringing Marz 1 and Sara Seashell on at some point. We're going to bring Marz in. I think we said 9. What time is it now? Anybody got it?
It's 9.
It's actually 9 right now.
It's 9 right now.
Well, either way, let's start the album. Whenever he hits up Brad, or you can drop the link in there, Brad.
Yeah.
They can join.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you want to get them in soon here then?
Whenever they join, just drop it now.
Okay.
Then,
you want me to start the song? I'll drop the link and we can listen.
Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You want to cue up this first track with anything, or?
You want to talk about
it's got the bad seed. It's got the bad seed.
Yeah, it does have bad seed. So okay, well, how did you and Bad Seed hook up? Go ahead and link him in, though, Brad.
Yeah.
But how did you and Bad Seed hook up? The Bad Seed. We just had him on the podcast again last week. Great interview.
I actually watched that earlier today.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What you think? What you think? Not to put you on the spot.
No, I love it. I love it. I love the show.
Thanks.
Actually, one time I watched the show with the actor, the friend of Denku.
Rob.
Oh yeah.
Rob Hayes.
Rob Hayes. Yeah.
Rob Hayes.
Rob Hayes.
I almost missed my train going to work because I was sitting in there at home, and I was going to work with my mobile phone on, and I was watching it while going to work and shit. That was so good. Loved it.
Nice.
That's what we try to do. We try to distract people from their regular lives. That's exactly our mission. Our whole mission is to fuck people's life up.
We can make you late for work. We did our job.
Yeah, but I love it. It's a good show.
Yeah,
so I hope more people will join and subscribe to the channel and watch the shows. It's gotta
that's what's up. Yeah, you heard it from the man Bo Faat right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna use that as a promotion later on.
All right, yeah.
Right, absolutely.
A little hand in there or something,
Oh yeah.
So we know where that spot is.
Oh
yeah.
But
let's run this first track. What's the first track called?
The first track is Coming with the Hate with Bad Seed, Mo Rukuz, and
I took notes on my phone earlier, and I'm using my phone, so I don't have notes. So we have to go. I remember what I want to say about each song, though.
Yeah. No, so, I'll cue you up. I got it.
I'm Jay-Z in it right now with my notes.
Yeah. That's all right. All right, this is Coming with the Heat, and let's do it. Sound okay?
Brooklyn.
Cool.
Bo Faat. Bad Seed. You can't even replace my G. This is what I do. I put rappers' stomachs out. That's what I do. Let's go. Jackboy. They hope I'm on the talk. Online they talk that talk, but they don't want a war. Bad drama campaign like I'm running for the governor. Last nigga tried to get fly, we had to done them all. Cops thought I did it, but remember the talk coming off. I don't need some of it, be clear. I want it all. Y'all broke the law, but everybody ain't broke a jaw. Get money, I ain't that nigga you wanna focus on. The joke is on the niggas I'm letting that barrel open on. I roll blunts, big as a bat, I don't be smoking bombs. Gotta wash my hands of these niggas, wrote this with soapy palms. They ain't say I was the best, they must have told you wrong. Bar for bar, raising the bar, murder on every song. Aquarius, I stay to myself, cause I can get along with all these bitch niggas in thongs. They getting shitted on.
Shit, through butterfly nights in the brawl, I was splashing shit. I was up north, I'm fresh home off a bag and sniff. Leave a maggot in a massive dick, sitting stagnant stiff. Think you fucking with us, you can suck a bag of dicks. Heavy candidate for uppercut, you better crack a rib. You owe me bread, off the whip, I hang him off the bridge. You better start talking, motherfucker, cause I'm awful sick. Clip the victim, then I toss the blick, dipping. Small, like I ain't know who did it. Gold chain on the bed, two bitches, throw bread, I get bread, then head from new vixens. Under the moon, my mood switches. It's true, my crew fish, no face, no case, with no witnesses. Pull to your soul, my son, and the crow lifts it.
Hey, you can fade that out. You can fade it out. So Denku, we like I said in this podcast, listeners, viewers, this is free flow, and we running this shit on the fly like we do. There's some organization, obviously. Denku, I don't know if we're playing full tracks. Hey, is it okay to play full tracks?
Oh yeah.
What are we doing?
That's the one thing we didn't cover.
We did not cover that with you.
It's cool for me, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Just checking.
Yeah, let's run. We like to play full tracks just because, it gets you the whole essence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sarah's about to jump in. Just
I got a question before we hit to the next track.
Is he too or?
Just Sarah right now.
Okay.
But Izzy will probably come soon. So.
All right, cool.
Marz,
go on with your question, Zach.
So that freaking that it sounded like almost like a Halloween synth sound in there. That is so cool. I love it so much. Do you use an MPC? I think I saw you with the MPC in one of your promo pictures that you had sent to us.
Yeah, not all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes.
What else do you use? What
hardware wise and software wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, both. So like sometimes I'm using the MPC, but because when I started to make beats, I'm using a software called Samplitude. I don't know if you know this. Samplitude Pro X5 suite. It's probably similar to other softwares or DAWs people use for making beats.
Right.
But this is quite expensive, and you can do basically everything with it. You can also connect your MPC to it, but because when I started to make beats, I only used this program or the software, and basically most of the time I still do it that way. But I use keyboard and this and that. So it's not like I have many ways, So
So
what kind of sound I'm looking for.
Right. So the hardware might change, but you stay in that software, whether it's the MPC or whether you're using a Korg or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's always that software where I do the sequencing and even the mixing and everything, like that.
Okay.
Ram, did you see that Sarah's in the group now?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
Okay, just checking because I don't know with your phone.
We're welcoming to the podcast, Sara Seashell. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. I haven't seen your face in so long.
Yeah, good to see you.
Sarah's a good friend of mine. She's collabing with Bo Faat as well, main guest. I don't know if everybody's seen each other's faces and stuff. This is interesting now.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna get fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? I love this. But Sara, me and her known each other for at least 10 years now, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that. 9 years.
Wow. Okay.
We are good friends. Collaborated. She is in. I don't know. I'm sorry. Should I say your location city-wise? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We in Madison, Wisconsin. That's where we met. She's from here.
Yeah.
She's in Austin, Texas now, which I might be moving to in the next couple of years. I swear to God, I'm not sure, but I'm just saying.
That's
I'm just
awesome.
joking because
Yeah,
I don't know
you
about Texas.
should.
I don't know, but we'll see.
You heard it here first.
And just incredible voice. So welcome her to the show, and we can keep going. We listen to both
I was about to
out
say,
right now.
while we're doing,
just join the conversation and hang out for a minute here. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
but yeah, while we're doing welcomes, the other one is getting into the chat. Izzy. So yeah,
Marz 1.
Izzy's coming in right now.
Is he?
Or Marz 1. Is that Izzy? Is that wrong?
Marz 1. Yeah.
Marz 1.
Marz 1.
I didn't say anything.
You got the video on?
We have the. No, I don't think we have the video on. We have the. Do we have the audio? Marz 1.
We'll figure that out. And should we just go into the second song then?
Well, I just wanted to say I think I had more. It's more of a statement. I actually think it's really dope, BoFaat, the way that you decided who to put on certain songs. Like you work with so many MCs, but I think that like you meshed good artists together. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely think Bad Seed goes great with, Mo Rukuz. Like that worked real well on that first joint. You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
sounded good together. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, the whole record is hard, like banging, like dark, grimy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my vibe. You already know. We've had a conversation about it before, but yes. Dark.
So how does that come about? How do you make that decision, BoFaat?
It's a mix. When I first was thinking about making this album, I already had some in my head that I wanted to be on there. And then I think I made like a post on Facebook, and then I had like 1 trillion people wanted to jump in and shit. So I gave a lot of people the chance, sent beats out, but until now, a lot of them never came out with anything back. I didn't hear back from them.
Okay.
So
that's that professionalism.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good. I'm still grateful that they offered their verses or whatever. But
I know I'm just talking shit, man. I'm just talking.
Yeah,
shit.
it's all good, But yeah, so like I would say 50% of the album I already had in my head who's gonna be on there. Mm-hmm. That includes you guys, obviously, and then I was asking some of them, some others like Bad Seed. I was contacting him, but you asked me earlier how I met Bad Seed. I actually produced the last album for Elementary, and he had Bad Seed featured on one of my beats, right? So I contacted him and told him, he was on my beat, blah blah blah. Like this, it was all good. It was easy, cool guy and shit, So just
industry networking shit,
For real, yeah. And the grime wave guys like Mo Rukuz, I produced some tracks for them too. So it was just naturally that when I said I want to do this album,
all right,
be on it. And then
I'm gonna pause you. We'll get more into that because I have more questions about that. And when we get to that, let's get to this second track. Because we want to keep it moving, and I like the questions to be reserved for when they come up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Otherwise, we could just sit here and talk, and it could go for an hour, and we play 3 tracks. You know what I mean? So we gotta stay on the track. You know what I mean, and keep it moving.
All right.
Yeah. Everybody good?
This next track is The Beautiful
Yep.
Side of Ugly. Just so you know.
This is the Urban Legend track.
Urban Legend. Okay. Yeah.
Cypher that music, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Hold on.
Oh, Black
Intellectual thoughts combined, urban legend rhymes sublime. They say I'm ahead of my time. I define this pure art to the realest form, and swarm like killer bees. I attack the norm, remain calm as Vietnam in the eye of the storm. I burn through spiral pages. I'm more than lukewarm. Ring the alarm, it's return to Cobra Kai. From depths of a cocoon, birth to butterfly. I'm the squad diffusing the bomb threat. Don't test my intricate mind is complex. The verbal index leaves spiritual laceration. Cut deep, exposing my lyrical aggravation. I do it for the love, not fortune and fame. My fortune is proportion, sorta like the moth to the flame, but overlook the strain that's leaking this dough from my vein. It's the cancer they inject, heavily dosed with the aspartame. Until it marinates your brain, I maintain my aim. Better stay in your lane, because I'm critically acclaimed. So open up your third iris. In the moves, become immune to the virus. The righteous, elevation of pious. I speak truth, never confuse it with bias. It's all love, but sometimes that ain't enough, but when the times get rough, you buckle up from fear when there's no one to trust. Yeah, it's all love, but sometimes that ain't enough, but when the times get rough, you buckle up from fear when there's no one to trust. Yeah, it gets worse, deliver raw, gift with the curse. I disperse another verse till I lay in my hearse, but first let me digress. I might come across as harsh, but you lost in the fog, so urban stopping the farce. With the poetry in motion, never lead you astray. My feng shui preceded my musical dossier. A ray of hope created by vivid kaleidoscope. Visions of doom when seeing the groom in the bride elope. That's true love till groom get the wandering eye. The bride cries, it's all lies and pondering why. What happened to the love that word can no longer reply? It's far removed, mundane, just couldn't satisfy. After the love is gone, the situation is dire. Hard to rekindle flame, earth's wind blew out the fire. Stuck in a quagmire, feelings of love become hate. Emotional wreck, the brain contemplates. The good come with the bad, happy with sad. Evacuate the bachelor pad, let me bring it back. Yeah, full circle is no love, be cautionary tale. Beautiful side of ugly. It's all love, but sometimes that ain't enough, but when the times get rough, you buckle up from fear when there's no one to trust. Yeah, it's all love, but sometimes that ain't enough, but when the times get rough, you buckle up from fear when there's no one to trust. Yeah, it's all love, but sometimes that ain't enough, but when the times get rough, you buckle up from fear when there's no one to trust.
Yeah.
That was a cold ass track.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that track actually? Before BoFaat even talks about it.
Huh?
So Urban recorded that joint at my crib, but BoFaat tell him that's not the original beat for that.
No, it's not. Because
it's not.
It's not.
No,
but you know,
right.
When I had the whole album together, this one song kind of stood out beat wise, because I thought the beat was too happy for the album.
No. Wait, you mean the beat that wasn't yours?
No, it was, of course, was my beat. Originally.
You thought the beat we just heard was too happy?
No, no. The original beat where he recorded the song on.
I'll shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I'll shut the fuck up. You go ahead and do what you do.
It didn't fit. It didn't fit in the in the idea of the album, the sound of the album.
Yeah.
Or Marz says he can't hear us.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hit your mute button, man. I think there's a mute button or unmute button.
Can't hear it. You have to probably write it to him. So.
All right.
Oh my boy.
We're all here.
Yo, we can hear you now. We welcome Marz once to the show. He's on this album. He's done the Edo G album with BoFaat. It's just basically a party up in this motherfucker now, man. I mean, it's Big Apart the Passion podcast party.
Yeah,
You know
I feel
what
like there's like a culmination of like so many episodes of like talking, like learning so much about BoFaat from like other people, So it's really great to finally like see you guys like all in one, quarantine room, but one room. You know what I mean? Closest we got.
It's funny, depending on your phone or computer, it's like 2 or 3 rooms or something like that, right?
Yeah. No, you never know these days.
So yeah, we got 7 people on here now. What up, Marz? How you doing, bro?
What's good, Ram? Hanging in there, bro. Just getting settled in over back in AZ, man. Just doing good,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that's about this is we have an AZ connection. I grew up in Phoenix on kind of the west side. It would be Central Phoenix now.
Yeah.
Because it's like 35th Avenue area, 35th and like Northern.
Oh, trip.
So you're in Arizona now?
That's it. Yeah. I moved out of New Mexico.
We've got Madison,
from Tucson, but
Milwaukee, Germany, Austin, and Arizona.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, Marz was actually supposed to play the show that I had booked in Tucson on the tour that fell apart at the start of the pandemic.
Bro.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna make it pop, though. We'll make it happen,
It'll be better in the future, man. It'll be better in the future,
Well, and Sarah, how long have you been in Texas? Like, how long ago did you go from Madison to Texas?
To Austin.
So I've been here about 4 years now. Yeah.
Okay. But you still stay connected to all the Madison people, obviously. You seem to be in a lot of stuff around here.
Not everybody. Ram was always somebody where when we had met, it was like we had just collaborated like nonstop. I think like the first night it was just like like one song after the other. So not every artist has been that way. And I'm kind of doing a bunch of different things too. So
they're I caught a few of them. You have a really, really great voice, like really unique style.
One of the best I ever heard.
Yeah.
Like literally the night she's talking about when we met, she's not playing. Like we literally sat down. And I wasn't that good at making beats, but I had some beats and shit. And I think we did like 4 or 5 different tracks where we at least started them. I had problems with my computer. Life's crazy, whatever. But but the first, I asked her to sing for me, and she sang Etta James, At Last. Right, At Last.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I singing it? But you can sing if you want. I was just playing. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'm just playing.
No.
She sang Etta James, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, you got to do some shit. And we had already done Into Walls, this video that we did with this guy, Flip Phil, I used to mess with. We don't really talk anymore, but, that's how we met. And that video, she's singing the hook on that. And then I was like, yo, we should meet up and do some other shit because that was crazy, So that's how that happened.
But like I don't have like a lot of people that I stay in touch with back home except family and like people that I know really make waves or we work really well together. And Ram's just always been somebody like I'm not out here being like I want to start a hip hop presence. Like I sing in a jazz band, a soul group, and that's not my exact thing that I'm personally going for. But the fact that like Ram, I know how we work and I know and then it opened these other doors but to other people. But I knew Ram would be somebody always who I was like, if he wants me to jump on something, I'll say and usually
that's always been appreciated too. Always been appreciated.
Yeah, they were on the Dope for Now song. You can hear it on the Dope for Now episode. You're in that. So so if you've been listening, you've heard it already.
Those.
What we say is that it's like pardon me, it's like a service though. I feel like shit bringing her in is honestly for all of us as listeners, right, as hip hop heads or as as music heads in general,
yeah,
I'm grateful. Like the Loyalty track was the first one that put me onto her.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't know, in a way it's a bold, I wouldn't say bold, I don't know. It's something that more people should expand on, right? Is getting singers. We should be empowering more people that aren't in hip hop exclusively to come in. Like,
Absolutely.
It's not, you know, it's built off a lot of different genres. Man, there's not enough singers. There's not enough female hooks nowadays. I feel like that I hear.
Yeah.
And I understand it's a faster pace, but if you have a beautiful voice and you have somebody you want to work with, that's good. Well, why not? Like that Loyalty joint made waves, though. I feel like, and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
You know, grateful that it came.
Yeah, I love that joint. That is produced. The track that's produced by BoFaat. That is me and Denku on it, and Sara singing the hook. BoFaat, was that an idea to have the Brothers in Arms kind of loyalty type thing? Was that just the original idea you had for the beat when you made it?
The beat I had a long time, and that beat is, I think, 2 years old or something. But when I made that beat, I kind of held it back first. No, I wanted something special on this, you know. So
yes,
at the time when I think we wanted to do this the thing, I forgot the name, how we called it. It was planned for the project we had going on. We wanted to do that was
Yep.
Right. So but it kind of fell into the water. I don't know, like couldn't really manage it. So it
was All Men Are Brothers. You had that All Men Are Brothers kind of vibe you wanted to do. That's what it was.
Yes.
And you wanted to bring a bunch of MCs. I mean, that was right when COVID started. Kind of around there. Yeah.
We're gonna get it going, and I think Denku already record some shit for it, huh? He's a monster.
I was ready for the whole shit, son.
Me too, dog. I think I sent like 3 verses. We was all ready, but it's all good. You know, it'll work out how it works out.
Bring it out. Yeah.
What you were saying before, though, about singing, I'm gonna jump back a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I first started to sing in Madison, there weren't really a lot of venues, at least, you know, back then when I started to get interested in singing jazz and blues and soul. You know, there aren't a lot of venues for that. So the one outlet that I had was my friends who would do hip hop, and that's the only, like, it was very accessible. It was something that was all around. So just to jump back on that, that's that's actually very important. Yeah, no, that's very important because it's like hip hop actually is a very is sometimes a glue between a lot of genres. I've met other people in different genres that kind of were, it was the hip hop that attracted us. I think that's a very important point. And while we're all here sitting here, I mean, there's 7 of us on this podcast right now because it's this one thing brought us together, and we don't all do the same thing in it, you know, you know what I mean? And have other creative outlets that we do besides that. And so I think that's very important. Yeah. It's interesting to me that, you know, Madison isn't as, like, it has a hip hop scene. Yeah. I think a big, like, grunge punk.
Huge grunge,
you know,
punk
metal.
Scene. Yeah.
That's like, that's very big. And bluegrass and like, you know, you have, but as far as like blues and soul and jazz go, like people would come and like plant their flag and like, you know, it would be like one spot or like a few spots in the whole city. And I'm like, so eventually I was just like, I got, like, this is what I want to sing. So how do I do it?
Yeah. For sure.
But it ended up being a really good, kind of great experience because I think I met a lot of, like Ram, for instance, is one of the best writers that I know. So nice. At least to have me view things differently where I was like, oh, this will be so easy, or, you know, I think hip hop actually challenges you to be confident and on the spot. And I don't know, there's a very demanding kind of challenging thing for me in it. And I never would have thought that before I was just kind of like, oh, I'll mess around with it. I'll get what I want out of it. and I ended up meeting artists who I actually am like, I respect them more than people who can play instruments sometimes, or these really like.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her to say none of this. I swear to God, not a word. I didn't tell her. I'm just playing. No, I'm joking. I'm a jokester. Everybody know I'm a jokester. No, that's what's up, Sarah. That's much appreciated. Marz, real quick, and then we'll get back into the album. What's the first thing that attracted you to hip hop, and what was it that made you start doing this? Do you do anything besides? I rap. I don't know if you produce or you do, or you artist or you grapher. I don't know. I don't know you that well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into it. You feel me?
So I grew up I'm from Tucson originally in Arizona.
Hey.
Moved to Silver City in New Mexico, right there, a couple hours away, so around the border.
Shout out Silver City.
Yeah, chill little spot, artsy, historic town. That's where Billy the Kid was fucking around back in the day, kind of dope.
Cool.
I think that's cool.
There has to be a rapper. Wait, there has to be a rapper from there that's tried to use the Billy the Kid thing, then, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm
sure.
sure.
Better be.
Rappers move there. Do that.
It's pretty great though. It's pretty great though, because I actually came up. Pardon me, I came up at the skate park, right? So since I was 6 years old, going with my older sister and my younger brother, he's like a little skate prodigy, So we got taken in by the street, we had a ghetto ass skate park full of broken glass, smoking, drinking, fucking fighting, just from a young age.
I used to cricket in Tucson. It's a little different, yeah.
Yeah, and so I grew up around hip hop heads. People, it's crazy. It's weird. It's it felt like 1 in a million, a small town in New Mexico, right? Because through my youth.
Oh, you talking about in New Mexico, you're saying?
Yeah, so out here in Silver City.
I'm sorry. I thought you was talking in Tucson. I fucked that up. My bad.
No worries. Pardon. Yeah, I moved to Silver City pretty young, but still got family in Tucson, always back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was I grew up around a lot of hip hop heads and MCs anyway, right? And graphers especially. At the park, we used to have a big wooden half pipe, bro, so quarter pipe type of deal. Always would have dope artists that were bombing, every other week and shit. Big pieces, huge wild style shit. Got into it from young. And then, around 12, you start you get a little more developed. So around probably 12, I started freestyling in the circles and shit, I always had older folks, there's always older homies that it influenced me. And I always being around there and around the town for so long, it's I was a little younger than everybody else. So I was always grateful. I was blessed because I got to see older MCs that were killing shit, It was one of the things where Wu-Tang was a huge influence. There was a clique of 20 homies growing up, these older cats. They all they all worship Wu-Tang. They all skated hella fucking hard. They all used to catch them bumping Wu and all have their own different personas and shit. You know what I mean? I remember thinking these motherfuckers are ill. They kind of put me onto the gospel of that shit and what's really lyrical dopeness, what's for conscious hip hop, whatever you want, whatever. Jazz, a lot of jazzy shit, and then friends along the way, bro. It kind of just, that shit kind of just snowballed. But when I was probably I don't know, I want to say 14, 15, because I just turned 24 now. So it's been, a little while, still young. But I was on SoundCloud, bro, and I found this is a funny story, but I found Serum, from Florida. I found the homie Serum on his SoundCloud. I used to bump into him a lot, dude, and I never until recent, 2 years ago or something, when I got on Facebook, I was oh shit, this guy, he was a legend, a myth, dust in the wind. I was damn, I don't know what this guy could ever be. As a fan, you know what I mean? As a young MC, I was I looked up to Sahid, Serum, LMS, those dudes that were dropping shit on Serum's page. Lo and behold, later on, they would be friends and shit like that, and all you guys would link up. From me being young, shit, bro, it all came from kind of just freestyling in the park, right? Skateboarding and shit, playing a game of skate or freestyle off of instrumental on a phone or whatever you got, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because no matter the era, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Bo Faat was talking earlier about how his was breakdancing and the cardboard and you know what I mean, and the gloves and all that. Mine was similar. My older uncles and shit in Louisville, Kentucky would breakdance. My homies in Arizona would have freestyle circles. I grew up with older dudes the same way, where I'm just like, yo, I just want to get in. Can I just? It's like double dutch. I'm doing like this. Like, can I get in? And then I'm serious. Like, and then you finally get in. You know what I mean? And so that's dope, man. That was very good. Good way to explain that shit. We have to keep going on this album.
Yeah,
it's an incredible album.
Yeah,
Brad, you want to go ahead and lead a track for you on? BoFaat, if you want to talk about that. If anybody has any questions first before it on the track we on. But go ahead.
Well, there's Ain't Nothing to Play Around is the title.
Yeah. Is that Jux?
Yep.
Yeah, Jux Diamonds.
Yeah. How you hook up with him? Was that just a message? I mean, like, it seems like that's how you do. Like, look, I'm dope. I'm gonna send you a message. Fuck with me. No, I'm just playing. I'll play it.
Yeah, actually, that was like one of the last additions to the album.
Yeah.
I think he saw the post I did, and then he messaged me and said, "Come on, let's work and stuff." And then I thought, yeah, maybe that could be a cool addition to the album. So I sent him a beat, and he was pretty.
That's
fast.
a great addition to the album. You know, you're so smooth and nonchalant. You're like, yeah, that could be a cool. That could be a cool rendition. I'm thinking that's a fucking dope ass rendition to the album, son.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I'm just fucking with you, BoFaat. You know, I'm just playing, man.
That's
yeah, it's super fucking dope. Let's get into it, man. Next track.
All right.
I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's diamonds got more hits to your head than Bo Jackson. Y'all dudes pretend to have beef. Oh, homie, you capping. Don't trust nothing you talk or anything you be rapping. One day, find yourself in the dirt, forever napping. More iller than Mike, I'm that thriller. You push me to the edge, fair warning, here come that killer. Storm through the scene, blowing fire, I'm Godzilla. And some of y'all Godzuki, I son your little niggas preach. Like a reverend that be up in the church, give you that blessing from God. After that, you get murk. I'm my own entity, yeah, I put in that work. Got on so many hats, they match it with my shirts. Plus my kicks, real retros, you can't find this shit. Can't walk a mile in my shoes, yeah, them Bordeaux 6. Get a good vision of God, I'm handsome, taking a flip. Kurt Hennig, I'm Mr. Perfect when I step out the whip. Yo, I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around. Nigga, what's up? Gritty, grimy gutter from the slums. If niggas feeling scared, run and get your gun. Diamonds always shine solar to the sun. In the night, I'll be scheming, looking for the fun. Late night action, I'm packing a mag in the back of the act. I'm so chillin', relax, so please stop acting like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Knowing damn well you don't want this, don't wanna try that. Act crazy if you wanna. I'm the calm before the storm. I strike lightning, the thunder, catch these hands in his feet. Have you slumped in the gutter? They say all lives matter, but that nigga's not my brother. I cause havoc in the streets, set fire and pain. I bring hell to anybody who mention my name. Don't be mad your bitch viral cause she fucked me for fame. Knowing damn well this a dirty game, your ass is a lame. Yo, I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around.
Hey, you can fade it down, you can fade it down.
I ain't nothing to play around. I ain't nothing to play around.
I mean, we gonna play the whole track, but I mean, we don't need to ride out the end. Man, that shit was so fucking fire, man.
Yeah,
I love that track.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect line, because that was like my favorite wrestler back in the day.
Bro, yeah.
That was bro. That's dope.
Bucktown shit.
So let me ask you a question. When you send the tracks, some of the samples, I know there wasn't the samples on this one. It was a question from earlier, and also concepts. Some of the samples and concepts. Do you send them with concepts? Like, how much do you send them with concepts or samples already there? And how much does somebody else influence who you send it to? What the sample and concept is?
You talk about vocal samples?
Well, vocal samples for like the hooks on some, or or concepts for the songs?
Yeah.
Is that usually all the artists, or is that half and half, or is it vary, or how frequent is that? I guess I could ask. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I only send the beats. It's really rare when I have like an idea. Yo, can you write something about this or that? But that's almost never happen. I just send the beat and let the MC be himself and vibe on this and come up with his own idea. I don't like to tell people what to do, like what to rap about and shit.
Do you ever have an idea for the beat and are disappointed with what the rapper comes up with? You know, like is it not what you expected? You know, or like oh, I was thinking, you know.
I've been surprised a few times, but in a positive way.
In a good way.
But I never had a bad experience, to be honest.
Awesome.
Like I thought, that's whack or whatever. No.
I got a question.
So you never had to turn an MC away. You never got a song back and was like, nah, that's not it, B.
No.
That's shit that I do, son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can see myself being like, look, I like everything but the hook and the second two verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see myself being like, I like that one verse. But anyway, you know.
Yeah.
How about like if you have a joint that's like a remix? So like we have a joint in the chamber, Bo and I, that it was a remix that he did of like a well-known artist, or like, you know what I mean, a killer. Like it was Ito, I think, from New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like he sent me the beat and the pressure's on because it's like, fuck, the remix was hard. You know what I mean? Like, Bo, have you ever, he seemed like he was like, word, we got some shit cooking. But have you ever been kind of like about a track that I don't know, you might have just wanted to keep as a remix that somebody ended up doing and releasing? Or like, have you been generally pretty happy with, people redoing like remixes?
Okay, I know what you mean.
Good question.
Like when I do a remix of a noun famous song, I always, if I do this, I do it because I'm bored. I don't have nothing to work on, and so I just pick a song where I have the acapella of, and then I'll make a remix. But I'm still having in mind that I will give someone the beat later on, and then I just so. But I know what you mean. Like for example, that beat that I gave you and had Ito on it before.
Yeah.
When I heard your first version you did, which you still have to re-record, right?
Yeah, I've been lazy.
So it was kind of, because I heard it a lot, and then I heard you on it, and that was totally different, right? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't bad or anything. It was just different, you know what I mean? Like, so
right.
It's okay. Sure. I imagine if I do remakes for rappers, like I've done some remakes for Urban Legends right now, and you also work on some new shit. But when I think about the rapper, when he listened to the new version, it gotta be weird too at first, or strange at least a little bit. Hearing the same lyrics on a new beat.
Oh yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah.
I wonder.
And that's kind of why a lot of the remakes. Sorry, Sarah, to cut you off. That's why a lot of remakes me and BoFaat have done. I do brand new verses. Like he'll remake it around the feature, and then he'll send it back. I do new verses and hooks, and make a whole new song title. Like fuck that old shit.
Right.
We're making it brand new. That's how we do it.
Oh, dope.
Right.
So Denku, is there a
really challenging like concept in my head, because I'm so stubborn when I sing. Like I can't get a certain melody out. I can't shake it. So the fact that you can even do that, I mean, I'm like a stubborn mule with that.
Yeah, once like I hear a certain riff or melody, it's really hard to change it, or try something different.
So
that's amazing. I mean,
yo, by the way, sorry, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say I've never heard of remaking a beat. And just the question before to Bo. I wonder if that's like the same feeling that you get like when I sing covers versus like singing an original, it's like,
yeah,
if I'm bored, sometimes I'll I'll sing the same song that I know, or I'll like make it a little different to entertain myself,
Yeah.
you know, in the moment. But there's nothing like, you know, what comes originally.
Creating and then that's what's up.
Have you ever tried singing in like a Gomer Pyle voice?
Who's that?
No, that's funny. So I actually have like a side plan of actually doing voices here. So
that's dope. That's what's up.
Yeah, which it takes a little bit for me to but like I'm in my jazz band right now, and they're all really serious musicians, like very like
as jazz musicians are.
Yes. And so like the bassist is an astrophysics professor here at UT.
Oh wow.
So,
That's
wow. That's crazy, man.
Does that count as a rocket scientist?
And anybody who knows me knows I'm like, you know, after you get to know me, I'm not that serious. I'm not. I'm very lighthearted.
Yeah.
So I think the first practice we had, I had done my Louis Armstrong impression, and I looked up at him. He was just like in my line of sight, and he was like, so I mean, they kind of laughed, but I was like, all right, moving on. What's next? Crowd.
Yeah, what's the next track on this album here? Let's
the next track. The next track is Butane with Grime Wave.
Yes.
Man.
Grime Wave.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're dangerous, dog. Pardon me. Motherfuckers is just crazy. Grime Wave, I don't know. I think they deserve, you know, Hanzo Blades, dog, the depth of his writing, you know, his schemes makes me really get off my ass a lot of the time. Like, one of those things, I don't know. I need to listen to more new music, right? There's just a lot of it coming out. Whenever I do take the time, and Mo Rukuz always fucking, you know, he always comes with that grimy ass shit, man. I appreciate them both, but Hanzo, dude, I think I'm trying to really study because dude's deep with his fucking pen, man. He's really deep with his pen.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
It really goes and pushes, and it shows the effort. You know, that shit pays off, and to the ears of a listener that's gonna appreciate it. I feel like, you know, I heard him for the first like year of fucking with the guys and like listening to him. I was a fan, but it took me until recently that I really like was like, oh shit, no, dude's really devising some deep shit with his pen, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Pardon, you know, I really feel
that. No, you good, man. Say what you gotta say. Let's go. Let's get into it. I'm gonna actually take a bathroom break at the beginning of this track, but never fear, listeners. I'm not fake. I listened to this track 3 times earlier. So I'm okay. I'll be back.
All right, here we go.
We was gonna have to take a break right here so you listen to it extra.
Like I'm Wu-Tang, rip a soul like Shanson.
Sorry.
Blue flames with the butane, the grimiest. Leave a fool slain just for loose change. You can find me with some nukes in the cave, like I'm Hussein. Got a screw brain, collude with butane on the 2 train. Aim and shoot like kids in Beirut, just to induce pain. Keep playing cute, I bring the ruckus like I'm Wu-Tang. Rip a soul like Shanson, then I kick a flow like Liu Kang. Rip out every brass tongue, then I prick a hole in huge veins. Tell your hoe to fuck a pole and choke herself with shoestrings. Whip a foe with 2 chains, leave a shithole with some blue stains. Twist some drill and skid roll, then I'm cruising lanes like Bruce Wayne. Smoking on a new strain, class so loud that they produce rain. Seduce things with smooth game, so they can give the crew brains. Get the group on 2 planes just to flip a show in Ukraine. This is for my brothers from 6 up or down to 2 Main. And all the real hustlers moving butter in the new rain. Yo, I 2 lanes, spit blue flames with the butane. The grimy is leave a fool slain just for loose chains. I spit flames, y'all acknowledge the fact. Yo, I 2 lanes, spit blue flames with the butane. The grimy is leave a fool slain just for loose
till I'm Jimmy Coonin. Smoke ruckus, motherfucker, I'm a shifty human. I grip the Uzi, get the whip moving like tarantula. It's the game, hand that gang handle a fan with my man's handling your man's and your man's bandaged up. When it's on, stay calm, you can't panic. My plan spanning the plan of the damn bandit. Mad, really this man's mansion. Shots fired out the can, have your fam dancing. Bitch, we in New York, this ain't Kansas. I made plays in your state, it got the cake ample. Feed up in your bitch's crib, yeah, I was straight lamping. Heavy aura like a strange phantom. We was famished, now it's salmon on the plate. I'm in a safe house, counting paper by a lake, blowing vapors. Stay the fuck about my face.
Yo, my two lanes, spit blue flames with the butane. The grimiest. Leave a fool slain just for loose change. I spit flames, y'all acknowledge the fact. Yo, my two lanes, spit blue flames with the butane. The grimiest. Leave a fool slain just for loose change. I spit flames, y'all acknowledge the fact.
Yeah. Hey, that beat is hard.
I think the first one and that one are my favorites right now.
Man, that beat is so hard. All right, so when you say you just send the beat, so how did the scratches come about? How did those samples come about?
The scratches were added. That was the last thing added to the song. So that's DJ. No, that's DJ Flipside.
Okay, dope. Shout out to him because that was fucking cold.
Hanzo Blades, he sorted that out, the DJ. But I worked with the DJ before. I think I sent him one of our songs earlier for a mixtape. Well, I know I'm in contact with him too. Flipside is a cool guy. Yeah, but that song has Michael Jackson in it. I don't know if anyone of y'all recognize the
yeah, no, man, something like that. I just wasn't sure if it was him.
Hey, yeah, that sounds.
He says, let it all hang out. But I stretched it and I cut it, chopped it a little bit, and so it just made it fit on the beat. I thought it was
fire.
Crazy,
fire.
That's fucking crazy right there. You might not want to say that because you might get sued now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Nice in Germany, baby.
Any other questions before we get into this next track?
What do they put in the water over there in Hanover, Germany?
I'm saying, bro.
Right? Yeah. Shit.
The next song is quite long. I mean, you don't have to play it. The whole thing will have 3 verses. But I mean, it's dope. It's my man Elad.
Yeah.
Well,
we're working on an album already.
The Authority, yeah. Yo, he's his wordplay's nasty. He's his lyricism reminds me of like an AZ type, to be honest. And delivery somewhat too. Did y'all hear that? Does anybody else hear that? Y'all know the track? I guess we should play the track.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, wait, last track? I don't know. But yeah, this is Muppets and Puppets.
I got a cheat code. There's also a cheat code track in here.
Yeah, that one was fun, dude. I can't.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Don't stop, yeah.
So you like half the track, right?
Don't stop, I'm waiting for the moment when you falter. Go into your home and smash your altar. Your rhyme style is awkward. I know your fingers scratching on the chalkboard. You got my attention, Simon says take a step backwards. Evaluate your intentions, you irking me. Making you my enemy will be my legacy. Incisions with my syllables is surgery. You speak with no urgency. My message is a state of emergency. To the clergy, disciples of hypocrisy. Keep the reference, regurgitating the same old rhetoric. Soundbites so pathetic. I'm accredited with a method that's embedded in the fabric of this verbal medicine you ingested. I'm on the piano for questioning. My wordplay is casual, khakis and loafers. Curvy enthusiasm, put your glass on a coaster. Gun in your holster, respect the wood. When you in my house or in my hood, just cause you're my homie don't mean we all good. You still a casualty of ignorance. I'm a recipient of significance. Use an abundance of redundance. Blamed by the shows and pundits on the red carpet. All I see is puppets and muppets and marionettes for profits. All I see is muppets and puppets, puppets and muppets. Your mouth is moving, but you ain't saying nothing. All I see is muppets and puppets, puppets and muppets. Your mouth is moving, but you ain't saying nothing. All I see is muppets and puppets, puppets and muppets. Your mouth is moving, but you ain't saying nothing.
first Corvette. Heard my first raps on radio and cassette. We in a dimension created by Jim Henson. Animals and pigs and frogs for dissecting. I'm Statler and Waldorf talking shit from the balcony. My words enter your ears and alter your thoughts, that's alchemy. Transmitting through the ether. The beat is hot, Bo Faat, a different type of jungle fever. I smoke a reefer, my girl's a diva, but respond quick to 911 on her beeper. My engineer said he fuck with this take, so it's a keeper. A certain quality, a lead authority, all up in your speaker. It's crazy chemistry, I'm rapping like I'm Beaker. I graduate cylindrical, it's tubular, taking your heart, crushing your ventricle. Suitable, revenge of the overfiend with tentacles. I avenge the nerds, hurting bullies with every word, fracturing the courage at its pentacle. I'm integral. Exhibit A, you don't wanna play. Exhibit B, you can't fuck with me. Exhibit C, I got sociopathic tendencies in my deliveries. Addressing now is gonna hurt more later. I'm the toothache, you're the cavity. I'm the mediator, motivator. I'm the symptom, you're the cause. I'm the performance, you're the applause. I'm from the city of black thoughts and lost cause. Rising up like a dog on hind haunches or rockets off of launches. All I see is muppets and puppets, puppets and muppets. Your mouth is moving, but you ain't saying nothing. All I see is muppets and puppets, puppets and muppets. Your mouth is moving, but you ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, gotta fade it.
Yeah, that's cool. I think it was the way he began the song that I heard the AZ thing. It was the way he began on that delivery was crazy. He switched it up later, but yeah. That was a dope track.
Yeah.
That hook, man, really well devised.
Yeah. One more time?
The hook, though.
Yeah.
Elad's dope.
Yeah, Elad's dope. Is there any favorite track of yours so far? Any that stand out for you? Because we like what, halfway? Are we about halfway now?
No, we're about a third.
No, we
of the
like
way.
at 5 or 6.
We're about we're a third of the way.
Oh shit! Okay, let's keep it moving. we had 2 hours right now. This is gonna be a long one, but that's okay. I love it. Y'all good? I'm good. Let's keep it moving though. Let's get into the next track.
Okay.
I don't want to take up everybody's time.
Well,
if anybody has to drop off,
next track's got
let us know.
Denku,
but you're welcome to kick it as long as we kick it. What's up?
Yeah. I was about to say next track's got Denku, so this is chopped liver.
Oh, okay. Let's skip that one.
Hey, fuck you, son. You talking that shit, son?
Hey, you really
I'm fucking around, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Right,
Like the dead. I'm just playing, man. If you watch this podcast, you know
feel
I'm
like
fucking
BoFaat, what the fuck's up, man? Motherfuckers don't really fuck with you. Put out 5 records, just chop liver. You ever feel like chopped liver? Heart don't pump, no filter. Join the organization like Helter Skelter. Melt ya, Velveeta with the cheese extra. Hear terrible rappers on the radio with Static Selector. Flex ya with a funk like George Clinton. Run a train on Monica like Bill's administration. Separate from alliteration, not from the book. A rap prodigy might leave the whole mob shook. Keep my itty bitty Norwegian naked when she cooks. Spank her ass when she give me that over the shoulder look. Hellhound the nook, keep the vampires off. I swear like 10 years I've had that COVID cough. I want Van Halen crowds, I'll be David Lee Roth. Fly from city to city on a oleander hawk moth. I can't take rappers serious who talk soft. It's like you gargle with sperm and chicken broth. Fuck out of here.
Sperm and chicken broth, word.
You ever feel like you're not fully appreciated? My catalog's better than most rappers who made it. Highly decorated, but most don't see. Chop liver to the modern music industry. You ever feel like you're not fully appreciated? My catalog's better than most rappers who made it. Highly decorated, but most don't see. Chop liver to the modern music industry. I'm Mantis in my days, strategic with the punches. Not for the kids like broccoli lunches. Sauteed lion steaks at my pride-filled luncheons. Play spin the bottle with Dorothy and a town of munchkins. You drool when you spit, napkins an accessory. Spin your head next to the chicken rotisserie. Most major blogs barely mention me. It's like my voice is too strong for the ear sensory. Place my merch stickers over your girl's private parts. Have you take pictures of it for Instagram art. I need promo Cobra Kai Rhyme Dojo. When I'm famous, I'll have fans tattooing my logo. Oh no, I'll never be TikTok famous. Maybe I should bend over and light fumes from my anus. Heinous acts on these BoFaat tracks. Chop my liver on top of alcoholic vinyl wax.
Go ahead and say that.
Bars, son.
You ever feel like you're
Yo, you don't say that. Say that. Yo. First of all, you can, and it's welcome, but you can't be the first person to say bars. I was about to say bars. You can't be killing my
I
slang.
got excited about my own joint, man.
Dude, yeah.
Hey, man, that shit is cold. You know what's cold about that? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, he talked his shit.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's Denku. I mean, like, everybody knows at this point, I think. Denku's the very first podcast we ever did, so let's say that.
Yeah. This is a flashback.
Huh?
I was about to say, this is a flashback, dude.
Yeah, we played the album with Bo Faat producing. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm giving you your flower. I'm giving you like one flower right now. All right? I can't give Denku his props like that. We talk too much shit back and forth in our real calls. They're doing like, oh, Denku's great. I can't do that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm playing. No, love, brother. That shit was dope as fuck. No, wait. But I mean, really, dog? Chicken broth? I mean, like that line? I'm not going to get into what it said.
You can listen.
Like, dog.
That's nasty,
that was
right?
comedy.
Yeah.
That was what was hard. I'm sitting there trying to smoke, CBD and I can't even do that. I'm laughing at the lines. That's what I love about that track right there.
It's a fun
Anybody
track.
Got anything to say?
It's a fun track.
Bad about Denku?
Oh, bad? Oh, okay. Hold on. That's my other notebook.
I'm joking.
That beat, I really like that beat because it's deceptively dark. It's not it's almost got a little bit of a kind of a happy vibe. I don't want to say happy vibe, but like.
Oh, I didn't get that at all.
Like that's like the
happy.
Well, it's got the bells. Or
it's super fluid, bro.
Yeah.
But lyric, like obviously it's grimy as fuck, but like to me it was like, oh, this is interesting because the whole point was to have really dark beats, and it definitely is. But like I don't know, I just liked it a lot. It was very, very complex.
Yeah.
I love it.
There's a few tracks. I mean, you can't have an album all super dark, like from beginning to end. You probably
hard to listen
yourself at the end of the album or something like that. But so there got to be like some changes, some ups and downs kind of stuff, like life is,
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Yeah. What was that? Were those horns that you sampled? That sounds like a jazz, almost like a Miles Davis.
I don't think these are horns, but I have to lie. Man, I don't even remember what I sampled there right now. That beat.
Yeah.
It reminds me of an old jazz kind of.
It might be. I'm not sure. I had to open the project to look into.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Actually,
no, you made more than a beat a day this year. We're gonna give you a break on that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you that break right there.
For me, it sounds really. The beat sounded really like a film noir.
Oh, yeah.
Really I used a lot of French soundtracks from French movies and shit,
no shit. Hey, that's gems right there. You shouldn't have said that. Those producers that are gonna be like, word.
The French.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I sampled this from Blaq Poet, whatever the fuck.
Little bits, and then time stretch them and pitch them, whatever,
Yeah.
Even recognize their own shit.
But these are producer tricks. You don't mind giving away your producer tricks?
Well, there's.
Everybody knows that shit.
Yeah. Well, not
if you're already, if you're producing, you probably know. But yeah.
Nah.
What is your philosophy?
Not everybody.
I know some producers like to keep their secrets guarded, and that's cool. But like some of them are like,
I'm just playing. Yeah.
Like show everything. What's your philosophy on that?
That's true. Actually, they be trading secrets. Y'all be trading secrets that the MCs don't know about.
Yeah.
And I know some of those secrets because I produce a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, I think it goes with any music. It comes from yourself, from the inside
100%.
of you, from your mentality. And you can give someone a piano or a guitar, and everyone will come up with something different. You know what I mean? Like we can share shit. I can't tell how I do shit. But the end, it's what you come up with. Like
100%. I agree.
Oh, you could
I
tell
agree.
in detail everything. He still might not.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That beat was super fire, man. I'm pretty sure I wrote that the same day.
Yeah, you did.
What did he not write the same day?
I was going to say the same shit, Marz. I'm like,
yeah.
It's like last week. Shout to the Bad Seed. That was a fun show, man. But he said in the conversation, he was like, "Yeah, I wrote this like in a couple weeks or something, right?
4 days."
And then he said, "Yeah,
3 to 4 days.
No, a few days, right? No, that's what it was, right? And then but then he said he came back weeks later, and recorded it a few weeks ago, is what it was, right, or something like that, or 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And then so then y'all might have saw, but then I was like, wait a minute. He's like, yo, I haven't heard this in a minute. He's grooving, and I'm like, you mean like since last week when you wrote the motherfucker? Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
He's just like,
that's impressive.
He's just like, that's ancient history. Yeah.
What you say? I'm sorry, what?
Fucking insane.
What's up?
Yeah. No, I got off track.
Yeah.
Next track, Brad. Let's go.
All right. This is Filthy Guilt with G-Fan Blaq from the first track.
The illest voice in the game.
His voice is dope as fuck.
He's crazy.
The illest ski mask in the game.
What are we saying, Bo Faat?
Yeah, he's crazy. He's got a crazy voice and shit. Yeah. It's just like agreeing.
All right.
Yeah, you think I think it compliments your dark side of your beat sometimes.
Actually, I
certain
gave
voices that compliment.
Actually, I gave that name to the song, the title song. I did that because he just sent me the verses.
Mm-hmm.
I laid the track and everything, but he didn't have a name to it, so I just said I called it like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. That's it.
He literally sounds like he's trying to beat the shit out of every beat that he gets on.
Yeah. That's right. Like he was robbing somebody when he wrote it.
Yeah.
You might have.
Hell yeah. G-Fan Blaq.
Let's go.
Play that shit.
G-Fan Blaq. Rocked in the turkey. This shit filthy. Smell of fresh excrement. Leak of fecal matter. Pure excellence. The kid attitude, wow, bad temperament. Black cross your path, bad luck, that's maleficent. Got your Confederate hole in the head. Feel that cold from the lead. Last thing you hear and see explosions in red. Rolled off a bridge, say hello to the dead. Molding some bread, y'all fools tripping. My whole team is all demons, we move different. Smooth dipping, get them tools clicking. Leave a full clipping, you stool pigeons. Sit on zips, we run through shipments. Got an eye on my work, I pull biscuits. You tell lies worse than priests full pulpits with. So your whack music, we lose interest.
If you're going to murder me, don't try to make it look like something else.
That's a cold sample right there.
Come on, draw.
Cause the kid from Brockton, Massachusetts, where cats fast to shoot shit. Make room for the goons, get back excuses. Work with best in the game, fuck whack producers. Only spit on slime beats and BoFaat is putrid. I'ma snap and lose it, so pay homage. Got the scope on the rifle, the aim flawless. Them tips hollow, blow out your brain cartilage. Spent summers on the block, you Lake Cottage. We make dollars, y'all don't even make sense. Tall tales about how we stick up to spray text. Never held a pistol in your life, that's a safe bet. Get laid dead, chop bodies off of snake heads. And while I'm at it, fuck your life if you're ratting. Hands wrapped in, dip the glass in. My fist in your skull, get the interacting. Or the metal back, get your shit bashed in.
Alright, if that's what you want, I'll give him a chance. Now, cut him loose.
Don't let him do it!
Cut him loose!
Yeah, that's it.
Whew. Man, you know what's crazy? G-Fan Blaq, super sick voice. Love his voice, his style. But you know what? It reminds me of sitting in a studio session with 7 oddities. Like, I swear to God, like a lot of them dudes have that grimy voice style. Like, I mean, like I
what
said,
does he gargle with? Chicken broth?
Gotta gargle with something.
I immediately thought of that line that you did. Sorry. I wonder what he gargles with.
It's hard to forget that line.
It's good. It sticks.
Yeah.
That's how he rocks up his crack, yo. Dude, he's a goon.
Muted.
He's like a meme lord, right? He's a meme lord, bro.
Ram, you're muted.
You're muted.
Ram, you're muted.
Ram.
We lost the host.
Could have a technical difficulties.
Yeah. You know, that 21st century life, you know? Yeah.
Imagine podcast.
Who is the rapper?
That sounds like a pop song right there. 21st century life. You don't have to cut that out. You don't have to cut that out. That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that I'm going to isolate. Yeah, we're going to isolate that and put it on track.
So Sarah, that was G-Fam Blaq. That's the artist.
Actually, you know what? This is all probably going to be in the podcast. I just realized. Let me mute myself while I do this.
Okay. What did you say, Sarah?
But that was G-Fam Blaq. That's the artist on the song.
Where is he from?
Brockton, Mass.
Okay.
Massachusetts.
Okay.
Massachusetts? Okay.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that. Did he mention that in the song?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
You know, I feel like the thing that made me want to do a song with him, Bo Faat, didn't you send me that track early? Was that one of the songs?
I most likely did.
And I feel like I heard that and I was like, oh, I gotta work with dude. And then literally hit him up, and then he's down, and then we make Dim Light like the next day, and then we put that shit out. That's basically what.
You did do a song with him? Because I was gonna say you.
Yeah. We did a joint called Dim Light. Yep.
Who did the cover art for it?
He did it.
Oh, he's a fucking workhorse too. I've heard that.
He did the cover art for that.
That's dope.
And how grimy was that song? I haven't heard that one. There's something when I listen to Denku, I'm like, oh my god, golly.
Goodness.
Denku's that fucking guy, yo.
Yeah. There's when Texans like true blue Texans from the deep south.
Wait, what the fuck is a true blue Texan?
From way in the heart of Texas.
Let's get into this. What the fuck is a true blue Texan?
A backwoods Texan, dog, way down back in there, dog.
Is that like the America? Is that what that is?
Well, kind of. I don't know, but they say like Warsh and whatever. But
Warsh.
Warsh.
When I first met, like my friend, I moved here. One of my good friends was dating this very airy Texan girl, and she was like, "Well, golly," and that's how I feel when I listen to like grimy rap. Like inside, I'm like, "Golly," you know, like I can't take it. Golly.
Did you say airy or Aries?
No,
airy.
Airy.
Like airy.
Like airhead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Aries. I'm like, I would be offended, but I know you're Aries too, so I'm like, all right, I'll leave it alone. You know what I mean? But
I
you didn't say that. Never mind.
Like that.
I'm just playing. This is like half joking, half serious. Anyway, are we going to the next song or what?
Yeah.
I'm just talking. Yeah, I'm playing.
I was about to say, sure, man. But no, the next one is Featherweight by Duck City Music. If you have any notes on that.
Shout
out. You want to say something about that, Bo Faat?
Yeah, that song was not as grimy as the other ones, but not. I mean, still dope. It's dope as hell, actually. And yeah, man, I like Duck City Music, man. They so cool people, and the way they flow, man. They made a real dope track.
Yeah,
so the beat kind of suits them too, and yeah. It's
we talked about that before, like, but what do you mean by the beat suits them? What about the beat you think, did you choose them for the track or did they choose the track?
No, I sent them the beat, and I was thinking, right, when I made that beat or picked that beat, I thought that will fit them most. Oh,
okay.
You know, but you can't say that actually. But you know, that how I felt like.
Yeah.
I sent that beat to them because the way they flow and you know, so.
Yeah.
Like, you got that certain swag, and you know.
Yeah. Well, is that something? Is that something that's usually part of like your process? Is like you like have someone in mind when you're doing a beat, and you're like, hey, this seems like it's
not necessarily when I make it, but
okay.
No, like I had a bunch of beats, and you know, I put the beats to the side for the album, and then when I know who's gonna be on the album, then I will listen to the beat and think, oh, okay, that probably fits best to them, or I would like to hear them on that beat like that, you know.
Do you make beats with people in mind? Like if you're like with Denku,
when
collaborate, do you make them
only if I sometimes people request for beats and then I know who's that beat gonna be for, then but other than that I just make a beat, and then later on when the beat is laid out, and then I depends, you know, because sometimes I just put the beats out there and try to sell them, you know, like that, you know. So I don't really have anyone on my mind when I make that beat, but sometimes it happens. Oh, he would sound dope on that, you know. So,
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just curious. Yeah.
Yeah,
you want to get on
all right, let's get to the next track, yo.
All right, here's Featherweight.
Yeah. Degrees out this motherfucker. I still got my tan. DCU. Ain't no more hand left. CSJ in the cut. Good looking, homie. Pure white hand make me talk slow. Feds caught a win, but I ain't take it like a loss though. Straight cash, homie. This that Randy Moss flow. Break it, Douglas, rugged bones, and meet you at the crossroads. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. It's going down, I'm about to elevate. He hesitated, and that's when he felt the Desi spray. I'm in the bachelor pad, blowing on that wedding cake. I seen that yay and caught the wave. Holy Ghost, I rolled up and blew down till I was comatose. I was getting high, but I was at my lowest though. Flow so dope, I wrote a verse and almost overdosed. Hotter than a sauna in an overcoat. I'ma squash the drama with the scope. If it's problems, it's a go. And I ain't even move. I was in the crib, homemade lasagna with the toast. Yo, your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. Where I'm from, the youngins let it spray. Get out of line and they bound to send some lead your way. We too busy pushing DCM in every state. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. Where I'm from, the youngins let it spray. Get out of line and they bound to send some lead your way. We too busy pushing DCM in every state. Another beat in need of ether lines. I write in braille, the blind can see the rhyme. See the shine. Keep in mind, it's all battery. I'm quick to beat the crime. Free the mind. Till it's reaper time, you gotta peep the grind. Techniques I rep with both open fists. Plus toe the fifth and leave holes to shoulder whip. It's over with. It's their champion sound. Go to sleep on your beats. Use an ambient clam. King shit, royal flush, gangsta. And I'm the anchor man. I gotta hold my family down. And y'all see war and get shook. We looking like today's a good day to get cooked. Don't get hooked. Colfax, lump a chump, no cold pack. Rump upon the drum, don't run, son, hold that. Let's go. The tech mo flow is Bojack. Love gritty, fuck with Duck City and BoFaat. Yeah.
Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. Where I'm from, the youngins let it spray. Get out of line and they bound to send some lead your way. We too busy pushing DCM in every state. Your crew is featherweight. My gunshots will make you.
Woo! Cold.
Yeah, I don't know if I got much to say on that. That was just dope. I mean, them horns. Oh, wait, is that a horn sample? Is that a sample from somewhere? Do you know? Remember where that's from? Or?
No, don't remember.
All right, we'll keep it moving. All right, I shouldn't ask that question.
But that's one of the more faster songs, beat-wise.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, I thought. Yeah, I thought that was up tempo for you. I actually was listening to that earlier. Like, man, this is really up tempo for him. But it came off sick. So.
Yeah,
keep doing that.
Yeah,
do more of that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love that. Sorry, what up?
Duck,
Thank you.
Duck City, super cool people too, man.
Oh yeah.
Like literally just met like shortly after I just met them, they booked me a show in Charleston, West Virginia. Like literally like a couple months later. Like those dudes are super cool, man. Like
that's what's up. Dope.
Where Duck City is, because I'm not getting anything on Google Maps.
Yeah. Charleston. Oh, you motherfucker.
West Virginia.
Nice.
Funny guy.
I see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found him on a grind mode cipher originally. Shout out grind mode.
What?
Of course, but...
Oh, grind mode cipher?
Yeah, I found him on a grind mode. And then the open fist video, that I think Denku's fucking dopest video, because you know the whole attire, dog. The whole
word up.
Yeah.
What's the next track, Brad?
Oh, the next track is Black Ruckus with Blaq Poet and Mo Ruckus. Sorry. Mo Ruckus.
Detail.
All right, you want me to play it?
Whenever you're ready, my brother.
All right.
BoFaat come to first.
BoFaat, what up? BoFaat, Blaq Poet, nigga. Yo, BoFaat, what up? Rough for cover, motherfucker, it's Queensbridge finest. You lucky I don't slap you for not saying your highness before. I ain't want this shit, it wasn't shit to me. Then I realized niggas is frontin', fucking give it to me. Dust the crown off, these new niggas sound soft. It's the boss, come through, bust some rounds off. Niggas know hip hop flows through my vein. Bo Faat gave me the beat, said Poe go insane. Do you know type shit that goes through my brain? Like dipping bodies in acid, no bones will remain. I black out, mine goes to another plane. Start doing things I can't explain. Dr. Strange, spit shit from my heart, my struggle, my pain. Thinking about how I used to bubble in the rain and still remain flame. Stay lit through the hurricane and land on my feet and fuck the help that never came. You heard? Fuck the help that never came. Fuck yo, BoFaat, let's get it.
Yeah. You need to know who you fucking with now. Yeah. It's hard. Yeah. Damn it,
You heard of us, I spit nothing but street.
Yeah. You need to know who you fucking with now. Yeah. It's hard. Yeah. Damn it,
You heard of us, I spit nothing but street.
That's why I hold myself down black. It's crime wave, crime base, let a round clap. I was locked down, now I'm back in the town. Scrapping found raps, why keep this bad thing with the round ass? Ill villain, spill villa, get your crown snatched. Hands driller, 9 miller, where you frown at. I open hand smack, fucking fire on your face tag. My G took 8 flat with a grin. My habit is grim, that's why I win at him again. Yeah, they know I get the bag, I'm at it again. Your chances versus us is like an Attica Slim. I'm hardcore through the max, like Attica is accurate with spraying acronyms is hacking your limbs. Nigga, these raps so crack, you can pop that in the stem. I'm getting top from a bad bitch to the back of the Benz. Feeling with his brim low, and I'm rocking the Thames. Mind your tongue, son, or we rocking your chin. Hate and love a thin line, yo, I grind when it's dim. I find love, I burn hard, be a man. When it's dark on the block, gone, I'm up with the jazz.
Yeah. You need to know who you fucking with now. Yeah. It's hard.
You heard of us, I spit nothing but street.
Yeah. You need to know who you fucking with now.
I love
Man,
it's just like an
that shit is so hard. Them samples.
on that sample, or like that is, I love how that changes, like goes from low to high and then high to, you know.
That's basically the same sample,
But
just pitched it.
higher, kind of like
okay.
Oh, you just went up and down in the pitch and tone and
Yeah.
So there's the MOP then?
The voice samples is MOPs in there, Onyx, Mob D.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And y'all know Blaq Poet, right? I mean, he's old.
Heard of him.
Really?
Never heard of him.
Of course. I'm talking shit.
You know, he got a record. He got a record out in 1986. dissing KRS-One and shit. You know what I mean?
I did not know that.
Hey, we're get him on, Ram. We're get him on. He could talk about all that shit.
Yo, we got every show we get gems dropped that we did not know, and I love that shit from different people. We just get shit like just knowledge. This is a show full of knowledge, people.
Full circle too.
You know what I mean?
They made up too and came together and rocked the joint. So everything came full circle with the shit too. It was a big, cool fucking piece of history.
Dude, yeah. I fucking love it.
I did not know that. Good shit.
Yeah.
No, because KRS-One had the track, The Bridge is Over, right? This in Queensbridge, and Blaq Poet is from Queens, so he did the answer track. You know, it's like
I knew. Well, I didn't know single rappers. A bunch of single rappers did their thing, but I didn't know Blaq Poet had one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
man,
so,
savage.
Yeah. That's dope.
He was associated with Gangstar in the late 90s.
With Premier, yeah. I mean, he did an album. I think it's 90%.
That's right.
Produced by DJ Premier.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
That's what I know him from, and I love that. It was incredible.
He was a Screwball, right? A member of Screwball.
Yes.
Yep. Screwball.
Yeah, I do know that. Yes.
And he has that really cool logo with like the screw and the baseball.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
What's the next song, Brad?
Next song we got is oh yeah, this is the one you talked about earlier, Cheat Code with Maze Overlay.
I
like this song a lot.
Yeah, this one's fun.
He's over.
Really put it down.
Where's he from in AZ?
Phoenix area.
Phoenix.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just now am hearing about him on this.
Yeah, they're killing it. Him, Grim Moses.
Is that your boy? You know him?
Yeah, these guys kill shit.
Oh, well, shout out to him. Peace, man. Yeah.
So wait, I just gotta ask before we get into it, is like Arizona like a place where like a lot of hip hop is happening? Like, cause I keep on hearing stories from you guys, because you guys
it has for a while, but it's been an interesting thing with who's bubbled and who hasn't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like people have bubbled, but never really like through the roof. Futuristic's probably one of the ones who've done the most. Mega Ran's doing hard right now.
Yeah.
But like all of that's still independent.
Yeah.
So it's a weird dynamic. You know what I mean?
You said that.
Well,
kind of like the
there's
Midwest.
history I could get into that would go.
Yeah.
We'll get into that more. Actually, 2 weeks from now, when Poker Face and DJ Marvel come on this motherfucker, my brother and his DJ.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Let's
More
keep moving on
history.
this.
Yeah.
Thanks for
That's a
putting
lot
it
of
on
history there. A lot of history.
Thanks for coming on. Yeah.
Is Poker Face related to you, Ram, or?
That's my brother. That's my one and only brother. He's 2 years older than me. Yeah.
I thought so, yeah, because thanks for putting him on to me, man. He's got a lot of good stuff. I gotta fucking dive in, but I always try to make sure to fucking keep the links
I love you. Shout out to my brother. I love you. Yes, he's one of my favorite MCs as growing up. That's my 100% answer. The reason I rap is because just being around him and his homies. You know what I mean? And like I was saying before, like Double Dutch, like, yo, can I get in and do a verse? And then finally I got a verse type shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
this ain't about me. It's about BoFaat.
Hell yeah.
I ain't got shit to say. I just felt like doing fist pumps and shit. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes you got a fist pump, dude. But yeah, you want me to get into cheat code?
Yeah, cheat code.
I just want to say that.
Oh, sorry, Zach.
You ain't got to that
It
level
has
yet.
begun.
Yeah, shit easy, my ninja.
I can't stop the train, Zach.
Ben had the formula. I'm playing with extra aces in the deck, you know what I'm saying? I got that cheat code. Yeah, bring me in. Hey, yo. BoFaat, let it bang. These bars lethal, they all see through like cellophane. Selling waves like Shamu up in a tank. Sashimi dinners in Tokyo like it's nothing, man. Enough, run the table and the jewels on the D-Lo. Ice in my veins, she know I'm supplying all the C-notes, making it look easy like Curry with the free throw. Lamar Jackson on the track, I'm a cheat code. Up, A-B forward but never backwards. Cookies in the backwoods, smoking them like these rappers. The bar low, flow Taj Mahal, I can knock them off. Tiny talent, these labels will probably sign them off. You ain't heard nothing this raw since 94. Mighty gone, y'all was all snoozing until I got involved. I be out in California,
Tony and Cali Mar. Rally round the stars, forever reppin' that Addy song. I told you I'm a cheat code. Keep it cold in the heat, I'm sub-zero. Cold with it. Yeah, I told you I'm a cheat code. Told you. Leaping over hoes and going beast mode. Beast mode. I told you I'm a cheat code. Keep it cold in the heat, I'm sub-zero. Cold with it. Yeah, I told you I'm a cheat code. Told you. Leaping over hoes and going beast mode. Beast mode. This city tatted on my arm, it's the Valley Boy. I had dreams of rocking valleys with the status, love. Never took the Timbs off, hit a lick, get the piff off. Ups and downs, tend to bounce around like a pinball. Big bet, bringing home guanciale like a pig jaw. In the cut, trying to solve the puzzle like a jigsaw. Living in the Alamo like cowboys and Navajos. Probably never drop below 40, but we got the snow. I suppose I'm cooking like Booker, I've been a good sport. Now I got the Minnetonka moccasins on wood floors. I was doing field work before I got my foot indoors. Connoisseur goods on my palate, you got your foot in yours. What's goody, rookie, looky, seasoned like a buoy base. Everybody Hennessy can't tell me how to Louis taste. Mimosa toasted, toasting flutes full of Clico. Freak show like Antetokounmpo, I'm a cheat code. Yeah. I'm just over here pressing buttons and shit. Bo Faat. We going right to the big bosses. Shit is flawless. I told you I'm a cheat code. Keep it cold in the heat, I'm sub-zero. Cold with it. Yeah, I told you I'm a cheat code. Told you. Leaping over hoes and going beast mode.
Yeah, good shit. Denku.
That beat's crazy.
Think of that track, Denku.
Those keys are awesome in that one.
The what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the keys in that, the chords are really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the piano in that is crazy.
Yeah.
I like Maze's style. I like
Me too.
And like the bars, like the way he puts words together. I mean, he's dope. He's dope.
Really smooth.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what's funny is there's a West Coast, Southwest, West Coast type vibe to that on accident almost. Like I don't know if that's what y'all was going for, but it all automatically like that slow rolling kind of ride in the car type track that we always loved out that way. In my experience. And so it's that I think that came about without y'all trying. And I think it's partly because of his flow and his style, like Denku was just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely has that. This would be a great driving fucking song. Like, yeah. I would just feel so good.
Do you guys know Saba or Loot?
Loot, like L-U-T?
I actually I opened for Saba in Kansas City one time.
Saba's kind of got a vibe too. I really like him. It's good show. Ram, you know who I'm talking about. You might not know the name, but
I think you might have played him for me before. Now I think about it.
Stuff of his at Eric's, I think, is super good.
Yeah.
And that was I like the vibe on that one.
But yeah, and I know we don't actually have Maze Overlay to talk to him about it, but like the lyrics are just so much fun. Like, you know, it's just I've never heard a rap song that was so specific about cheat codes and in such a narrative way, you know? It's a really fun concept that he like laid out, you know.
Right.
What I was gonna say before the song played was that name is right now my favorite rap name ever.
Maze Overlay.
Come on, that's so dope.
Like it is dope.
Mazy.
Y'all want to get to the next track? What track are we on?
We are on track 11, Reign Supreme. Oh, this is with our guest here, Marz 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Bo hit me up. We made this one. We made quick work of this one. I had the verse back in like 2 hours. I wouldn't want to I'm not gonna bullshit. Maybe a couple hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's dope.
Still,
it was fun.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Before we get into it,
Yeah.
Marz, the thing that's really dope is
Actually, release the bathroom, please.
the progress that you make that you're making in hip hop at such a young age is super cold to me. Like if I was doing the shit that you're doing at your age, there's no telling, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think
right there, true.
Keep that going. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall backwards. Don't take back steps.
Straight up.
Keep going forward with what you're doing, man, because there's not a lot of young cats out there that are doing real hip hop shit the way that you're doing it. So I just wanted to say that, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the joint.
Hell
Big ups. Thanks, Denku. Appreciate you, bro. Always, man. You guys are all mentors to me, though. It really means a lot. You know, that goes a million, bro. It goes a million. You know, it goes so much farther for me. It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. And it's funny, too, because the way that Bo and I even got together is like, I hadn't even done a project yet, but I've been freestyling for a long time. And we're going to do like a side project to start at 7 tracks, which is like the Monks album. And, you know, naturally, bro, it gravitated towards just being what it is now. And I'm fucking grateful. So thank you. Thanks for the word, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Real, bro.
Hell yeah.
Real quick here. So your rap name is Marz1. Is that kind of like, or did you ever do graffiti? Like I, you know, typically people with the one at the end of the name.
Yeah, totally. I didn't want to like, because with the intro, like I love doing graph too. But I came up with like, essentially like my big brother, like not a blood brother, but a real close friend of mine. He goes by the name of Grept, Southwest UAC, fucking hard artist, bro, amazing graph writer. Anyways, he taught me like everything that I know, and through high school we used to go just bomb relentlessly. So I basically was kind of just like a throwy kid, just fucking get good and fucking go, kind of look out for him. He was on the like 5-hour pieces, wild style, crazy shit, like really influential to me.
Yeah.
But so I always did graph, and that's just where I got the name. I used to write Romer, Romer, or like Romer.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
after a while, dude, I was honestly, when it came to be like I had some tracks recorded and shit, like nothing really fucking came to me. And I was like, fuck it, dude, I'm not gonna like press anymore. I'm just gonna drop some shit under my graph name, you know? Just go by Marz. I hadn't really seen a lot of, you know, I thought it would be good enough. I still do graffiti logos and shit digitally. And then I paint when I can, but I haven't really had a chance to do that. But then, you know, I'm like apprenticing this, you know, on the tables and shit. Got the text, got the mixer. Just moved in trying to get going with the DJ shit too. So hopefully if I can get queued in, I got all my stuff and I can actually have a setup for like, you know, actually not sounding like shit over the mic or having this fucking phone going here. Pardon me.
Well, no, it's working, man. It's working perfect. You good. You don't sound like shit at all. You sound good, man. You good.
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate you guys, man. Shit.
Yeah,
yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, yeah, good shit.
Yeah,
well, let's get it, man. Let's get it.
All right. Reign supreme.
Knocking in the flesh, but I ain't never gotta sharpen my swords when towards your neck. I rock and knock like the pharaoh when he slept. Rock apparel from the west, cock the smoking barrel, aim it toward your chest, bang. And folks who try to beef don't even know my last name. We got your whole life on file, your dad's a rash shame. We pack the strongest boards on the straps until the last days, and flash rays bright as the sun till you pass away. I'm just saying, yo, it's M-A-R-Z, but N-I-M-E. As far as the eye see, y'all faking like a dumb young Drake on the Grassy. The conundrum whack music makes lump sums. It's not me, it's all business. If you ain't the sharks and with the fishes, I'm in the whip with the misses. Straight delicious, chessboards and having murderous measures. So rest assured that it's gonna be a long night. You can't fast forward.
Another day, and the wickedness is room for Lord. It's like I'm fighting for freedom. Reign supreme. Another day, and the wickedness is room for Lord. It's like I'm fighting for freedom. Reign supreme.
You don't know the passion I feel when I'm packing the steel and rapidly peel on these actors for real. Got massive appeal with a Lazarus feel. Back from the dead, cracking your egg, frying your noodle. What you rapping is doodle. I only want the chicken like I'm practicing voodoo. Get the fuck out the way or I'ma have to go through you. It cost me nothing for a feature. feature, my youngin' will shoot you. Leave you on the ground covered in blood. Watch it mix with the mud. You ain't a thug, you Takashi. Probably never bother nobody, but the gangsta shit is just a hobby. Keep wasabi, better run when them cowboys come or get done hiding out in your lobby. We got too many rappers in the world today. They look gay, plus you can't believe a word they say. But hey, to each his own. But if I reach for the chrome, you getting polished. 16 shots, I leave you demolished.
In the wickedness is rule for law. It's like I'm fighting for freedom. What? Reign supreme. Another day in the wickedness is rule for law. It's like I'm fighting for.
Yeah. That shit is fire, man. That is a really fire track.
What is that? I swear I know where that's from.
It's mad eerie, huh? I don't know where it's from, but it's creepy.
BoFaat?
Again,
you the man for
that. I had to open the project to see what I sampled there, but the thing is, because sometimes, a lot of people sample the beginning of a song because then the drums didn't hit in and shit, but
yes, the intros are.
It's like the most sampled stuff, right? The intro of a song. But I'm going all the way through the song, and then I'm sometimes cutting together half a bar from a certain point of a song and another half a bar from another, and then so sometimes I don't even know what I sample.
You splice some shit, yo. You know what's funny is that's been one of the best ways for me to learn how to make beats. Is just hearing something and learning how to splice a snare from this and all, little shit like that where I hear a solo and I can piece something and then put it with another one. That's been the best way for me to learn how to produce. And I'm 3 years in solid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So it's interesting it gives me confidence to hear you say that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes me think, okay, I'm on the right path, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Marz, I actually like I liked how you started the verse with the Akhenaten pharaoh. I'm actually big up on Egyptian culture and all that. Like I always like to study the gods and all that shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so
that shit's hella cold. That shit's hella cold. Yeah, and I gotta say too, Nine, of course his voice is super signature. That's one of the best Nine verses I've heard though. Super fucking consistent. That whole fool said like something about like all I want is a chicken, like I'm practicing voodoo or some shit like that. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wow.
Well, y'all's voices all matched real well on the beat. The flows matched. I thought it was just a solid, dope ass song, really, man. I listen. Like I said, for me personally, I listened to this whole album twice and then kind of skimmed through it another time to make sure I knew what I was gonna be. You know what I mean? What I was gonna be hearing and shit. I do that every time. But
your guys' joint is coming, right?
What's up?
Your guys' joint is coming.
Oh, that's 2 tracks from now. Yeah, next one's the one with Tony Patagonia.
Tony Patagonia is next. The homie, he was episode 5 of Pick Apart the Passion podcast.
Yeah.
We went through his album, and that was an incredible.
That was dope. That's a dope album.
That is also BoFaat produced. He just, I feel like this is the Grammys and BoFaat doing everything. I feel like it's like the virtual Grammys, and BoFaat's just like, I'll take another trophy up in this.
Right? Yeah. If only we could actually like give you like a little golden man. Yeah.
I was watching the episode with Tony, and there were a few times when I wanted to say something,
you said that, you said that to it, yeah.
But now I even forgot what it was. But
good, because I don't want you critiquing our podcast.
No, it's not that. I just wanted to.
I'm joking.
But yeah, I'm not Dutch, right? I mean, you said something about being Dutch or what?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We got some shit wrong. We got some shit correct, right?
Yeah. He was that was a.
I think y'all talked about. I wasn't sure if I knew what smoking Dutch is. Yeah, of course I know what that is.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
the
Oh yeah,
relation-
that's right.
because they thought I was from Dutch. Dutch is our neighboring country, right next to Germany is Holland.
Yeah,
where they speak Dutch.
yeah. But remember, we're stupid. We still use Fahrenheit. So
yeah, right. Yeah,
We're Americans. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We just say dumb shit like. He might not know something about Dutch, and you like, motherfucker, I live next to these niggas. I live next to him. What are you talking about? That's because we're stupid over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Simple. You know, America's the dumb bullies. Let's be real. We're the dumb bullies,
we're just
right?
we're really arrogant about it too. Like,
we're like, nah,
whatever.
It's 0 Fahrenheit, and you're like, no, it's 1 Celsius or whatever.
Yeah. So it's only right that we congratulate Bo Faat on 10,000 subscribers on his Kung Fu page for YouTube.
Dude, I didn't know that. Hell yeah, dude.
And he's a great fucking dude. And I think we all, I'm sure we already done the shit, but we all deserve a goddamn round of applause for fucking Bo for being the coolest fucking dude.
I didn't know that.
Dude,
good
hell
shit.
yeah.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Bo Faat? Did you know that before you started?
Did what?
Did you know that before the podcast that you was at 10,000?
Oh yeah. That was a few weeks ago. 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I was number 10,000.
So Denku probably knew that too, huh? Did Denku know that?
You should.
Yeah.
Denku, did you know that?
I follow.
Am I the only motherfucker that didn't know that shit?
He actually told me recently. He was like that you tried to post music on there and people didn't fuck with the music. They were like, yeah,
I tried because since I have so many subscribers on my other martial arts channel, I try to sneak some of my music stuff in there, like it gets no views and shit, you know what I mean? But it's a different kind of people. They don't really listen to it. Some of them do, but most of them they are, when I look on the statistics, they are pretty old people that watch my videos, and then from Asia, a lot from Asia, from Hong Kong and China and Taiwan and stuff like that.
That's
so they're
dope,
not
though.
too much into hip hop, So I try to mix it up a little bit, but it's
do you have any tattoos?
Huh?
You have any tattoos, bro?
Who?
Me?
Yeah.
That was like no segue. You got
He needs to know.
Bo Faat, do you have any tattoos?
Yeah. I have.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Not many. Like I had one. Most of them done in the 90s.
Okay.
I'm not like all tatted up and shit, But I have.
Yeah, we're not showing tattoos. This ain't OnlyFans.
It's not.
I didn't know where that was going, but I was about to sit here and let it go wherever the fuck it went. I was like, this is gonna be fun. We need good content. If this went to a weird tattoo place, that could be fun. I mean, I don't know.
He's a fucking super producer. He's a fucking kung fu master. He has fucking tattoos. Like, what else, bro?
Yeah, dude. Like,
did you get any tattoos when you lived in Asia? You were in Asia 6 years, right?
Yes. Yeah, I was there for 6 years, but I don't know. The time when I had them done, the ones I have, I was still young and but I'm not like that much into tattoos really. No. So
yeah, you know what's funny is I got all my tattoos at the same age at 20, and I ain't got none since I'm 42. Well, look, I say 42. I'll be 43 real soon, but I ain't saying that yet. I'm cool with it, but I ain't saying it yet. So, but I don't have a huge desire for tattoos. But if I got rich or some shit, I'd probably be tattooed the fuck up a lot.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's too expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why I haven't gotten one. Just the price.
I got a question here.
Yeah.
I feel like as a kid, you're like, oh, this is not a kid, but like 20s and 19. I got mine when I was 18.
Young adult.
Technically an adult.
You're like, this will be great. And then when you figure out that you have to, like, when I figured out I would have to touch it up and pay more and touch it up again. I was like, this shit is not like $350 is like half my fucking rent, you know.
Well, maybe the key is to do it when you're like 50, so like you don't have to touch it up.
COVID check.
Hey, so Tony Patagonia, right?
You hear me?
Yeah, that's right.
Have a COVID check.
Hello.
Let's have a COVID check for a tattoo, yo.
Dude,
give it away, COVID check.
Dude, right?
But
hell yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, can you guys?
Zach, every day. You say you had a question.
You had a question, Zach.
Hey, you guys. So you're not a big fan of tats, but you. I'm sorry if you already touched on this, but you're a huge fan of kung fu and kung fu movies.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm seeing behind you? Is that all? Is that all like kung fu movies and shit?
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all VHS. That's
what?
videotapes.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay. So wait, were you a fan before you started learning and getting into it, or did you get into it
the
then?
Movies were a reason that I started picking up martial arts.
Okay.
I think it was. I can't really remember. I think I saw some martial arts movies on 8mm when I was a kid. Like there was no VHS and nothing yet.
Yeah.
So
right.
And since then I was like, I wanted to do that too.
Yeah.
Until now, dope. I love to watch these old movies and shit. It's funny. And sometimes for the dubbings, the dubbings sometimes hilarious.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who was your biggest inspiration there?
Did you hear that?
Again?
Oh, can you say again?
Say it again, Sarah.
Oh, who was your biggest inspiration? Like who made you want to get into it seriously?
Into martial arts?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think it was Bruce Lee, like with everybody who started martial arts.
Yeah.
Probably had. But later on, I'm not a big Bruce Lee fan anymore, or never was. But when I was young, that was like one of the first movies I saw was a Bruce Lee movie.
Right.
And
that's the movie. That's the shit most of us saw.
Yeah.
That's the shit. That's the stuff most of us saw as kids.
Exactly.
So like, what do you exactly trained in? What actual martial arts?
I mean, before I practice or what I teach now, I've done a lot of different stuff. I started actually with judo as a kid.
Okay.
Then went from judo to karate, from karate to Chinese martial arts and boxing. I also did some boxing, but I never had fights because it was kind of convenient. It was like a big, how you call this? They had all kind of sports, like even
like a complex.
It was a complex, and you could enroll there, and then you could use any of the sport, whatever. So I was mainly I was doing the Chinese martial arts. But
like a rec center
also
type
boxing, thing? I pick up boxing as well, this,
Yeah.
Even a little wrestling too,
So basically, you can whoop like 4 MCs ass if they pay you for a beat. Is that basically what you're saying? Like at the same time, like you're like, yo, you owe me for a beat, and it's like 3 of them, and then a 4th one walk in, and you're like, what? Boom, 4 MCs done.
Yeah,
you got the beat plus more. Is that what you're saying?
Your ass is cracking you.
I'm joking. That was funny.
That should be that should be the music video for one of these. Just you kicking a bunch of people's ass.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever seen the movie with Anyway, I'll shut up. Let me shut up.
I actually did. I did, but I had to take them down. I did 3 movies. I mean, like short movies. With my students here.
Okay.
It's not far from professional, but very funny if you look at it, like some small details and shit. What we did.
Oh yeah.
But I had to take them off YouTube because I used music from soundtracks and then.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna need those in my email by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning when I drink my coffee.
I can
I gotta see those immediately.
Hey, is it the one?
I think I have them because they're in German. But I put English subtitles. You know, so it's really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I personally need those immediately.
Was that the one?
Really funny, you know.
Was that the one you clapping your students, bro?
Oh no, that was just for fun.
Oh, okay.
Video.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
This guy's in the comedy movies. Not gonna lie. He sent me some
All right.
stuff.
Can we get to the next track?
Yeah.
Awesome conversation. This is great. What time is it? Anybody know?
Bloody Rink, Tony Patagonia. It is 10:55. All right, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna use the rest.
Good.
Oh, that's not.
I hope everybody good.
This the one I sink my teeth into. Creole like in Baton Rouge. Flows I got so many, I'm swimming and I'm like Douglas Scrooge. Intro in and outro, 9 tracks and an interlude. But this to your discretion, my lyrics express reflections. And when words create the flow, like Tesla make inventions. And nothing what they really seem worky, throwing them wrenches. Like common day rappers, spit out words that senseless. Get fried by the wire, touching electric fences. Tenfold on the gamble, putting up your pension. Collection time here, Soprano 7 henchmen. Flexing on the bars, no spotter when I'm benching. Never catching up, my team been clinching. Ahead of the game, cop dome like Bill Clinton. I can rock a free, but I'm better with the written. I'm only getting doper while these other fuckers slipping. Getting bombed like the mob when you're turning your ignition. Boom! Got no time to sit and think, like Atlantis you will sink. Stay above the water, but your lines are softer than a mink. Offense so many rappers that these bars are gonna cause a stink. Permeate the beef, make it spread around the bloody rink. Got no time to sit and think, like Atlantis you will sink. Stay above the water, but your lines are softer than a mink. Offense so many rappers that these bars are gonna cause a stink. Permeate the beef, make it spread around the bloody ring. Cause PTSD when analyzed by any shrink. Wordplay stay red, so that mean I like it pink. The metal keep me safe and I ain't talking about the breaks with this hip-hop whole body. Sicarios like John Gotti. Call your toddlers, drop shit on the floor. Nobody, over lines in mind, you really can't claim nobody. Smoke a hookah, fit in no turbans, just like a Saudi. Like heroin in American homes, call me Atari. Conscious of protection, put down animals in safari. Explain my story vividly, images always gory. And now I'm lit for breakfast in the evening, go be sorry. Pushing the pill, Percocet, X and a Molly. But I only spark the flower while connecting my Denari. And Medellin pumping packs, protected bulletproof Denali's. All corners of the shot, drugs, souls pose as tamales. One drive, then a souped up, made it black, new Ferrari. Got no time to sit and think, like Atlantis you will sink. Stay above the water, but your lines are softer than a mink. Offense so many rappers that these bars are gonna cause a stink. Permeate the beef, make it spread around the bloody rink. Got no time to sit and think, like Atlantis you will sink. Stay above the water, but your lines are softer than a mink. Offense so many rappers that these bars are gonna cause a stink. Permeate the beef, make it spread around the bloody rink.
Yeah.
What do you rank song name?
I like it. That's a hard ass beat right there. Real grimy. Love it.
Yeah, a lot of grimy stuff in here.
Hey, BoFaat, did you say that this album is also going to be pressed on cassette like Tony Patagonia's? Did you mention that?
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be on tape, on cassette. But the guy from Icy Palm Records is doing this.
It's awesome.
There will be only 30 tapes available. You know. So.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, dang. All right.
Order now.
How do I pre-order this? Can I?
Yeah, you can pre-order this on his Bandcamp.
Okay.
Bandcamp page.
Word.
I can I can give you the link later.
Okay.
Because there's only 30. I bought one too. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not earning anything. It's not for money, man. I said. He asked me if you want to split it or whatever. I said, fuck this, man. Just make a tape and give me. I just want to have one tape for myself. That's all. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
dope.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a good thing. Kind of cool, you know, like having this on tape, like this Tony Patagonia tape.
Yeah.
You know? But talking about it, right?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, old friend of mine, sent me a tape from 1997 or 6, my demo tape.
Wow.
And that's the one right here. That's my demo tape from 1996.
Oh, dope.
Can you see this?
Wow.
Before I was fucking born, bro.
That's crazy.
Throwback shit, son.
Yeah. That's so
That's
cool.
what's up,
That's so
man.
cool.
That's
I can't listen.
I love it.
You never
Thanks for
cassette player.
Thanks for showing us that. That's kind of fucking dope. That's history right there, man. Not kind of dope. It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any other questions about that?
No questions.
So Bo was the MC. Everyone knows that, right? That Bo's a fire spitter too, bro.
Okay,
Dude,
I haven't heard the raps yet. I've never heard the
What?
raps yet.
Oh my god.
You never peeped the old.
No, I didn't know those were raps. I hadn't gone all the way back. No. I'll be honest, I haven't.
You're working your way back.
I didn't know they were raps. I thought it was all beats. Are you talking about on Bandcamp?
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp.
I thought it was all beats. I never knew that was. I thought it was all beats, and I figured, well, if it's older beats,
Egocentric. That was used to be my rap name, Egocentric. So if you look it up on Bandcamp, it's like really you have to scroll down.
Here's my puppy, Sarah.
My bad. I'm sleeping. I guess I'm sleeping. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm not talking about it. I don't talk about it much. So.
Yeah. Why not? Why is that? You just don't want. It's not. No. Just no.
I don't know. It's past. It's in the past. It's.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Do you ever miss it? Is it something, or do you feel like you get more out of producing than you did out of rapping?
You know what's funny? A lot of time, and that's from everybody I work with. I hear sometimes rhymes that I used in the 90s, like not completely, like half or the same ideas and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you like they bit my shit, son? No, I'm joking. I'm playing, man.
But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It was then and now it's now. So
yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, we can get into the next track.
Well, we got the track. I've been waiting.
Oh, this is the track, man.
Play the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna play the whole thing.
Hear this for a while.
Oh, is this me on this?
Yeah. This is
Zach and then Zach. Yeah.
Smooth.
Hey, just cut Ram's verse out though, because I already heard his shit. I don't want to hear it.
I don't need to hear it.
No, I'll do that. I can do that in the editing.
Fast forward through that. I heard he's a sucker anyway. That's what I heard.
Sara is on it too, right? You know that, right?
Huh?
Sarah is on it too. I mean, I just sampled. She sometimes she gave me some samples, and I just used like a little bit from her singing.
I didn't know. Wait. We didn't know that. No, I did not know that.
That's cool.
That's you in the background?
Yeah. On the hook.
Oh shit, Sarah.
All right.
Shit, he was gonna let us.
Dude.
Now I look like an egotistical asshole over here. It's okay.
Dude, I'm gonna listen to that.
I would when I first started to work with Bo, I would be like outside on my deck drinking coffee, like, what do you got for me today? Like,
yo, yeah. You told me that. You told me that in the message once. Yeah.
And he would send me whatever, and I would send him little, runs or whatever back. And so, I loved it. I was hungry for it. So
I love it. That's awesome. Fucking dope as hell. That I did not know that, and now I know that, and no one's half the battle. So,
yeah,
let's get into it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. Now.
Wait.
What?
Every day, everybody is also on this track. I said that, but I said Zach, and I'm realizing if somebody's watching, they'll see every day and be like, "Who the fuck is Zach?" You know what I'm saying?
That is the boy.
You good, Denku? You good over there, man?
I'm just stretching my arms, motherfucker. Why you gotta look at me?
All right. Well, what are you doing? Are you doing jazz while we doing this podcast? Why are your arms tired, motherfucker? You ain't holding the mic.
Hey man, why are you worried about what I'm doing?
My arms are tired from sitting on my knees. What's going on here?
I'm not on my knees, bitch.
I didn't say that. Okay, slow down. Let's get into the track.
All right.
Jesus.
Bo Faat. RamBunxious. I could
pray to the sky for days, and nothing would change unless I got up off my ass and hustle for change. The bustle got me wanting money, but y'all can keep the fame unless I can possibly change the world with my name. Otherwise, y'all just a bunch of in the way guys. Type that I slay with an 8 and leave by the wayside. I got homies, if they call for help, I got them. That's right, the feeling is mutual, I wouldn't have put it in my rhyme. I'm big when I shine, and it's all because of faith. Nah, my name ain't Stevie, but on the court I got a J. Doctor the rhyme to surgically slice you in different ways. I got your hate to feel me, I don't need your praise. Even a cat that I battle will be like, oh, well played. Most of these rappers is pussy, they need to get spayed. Fuck the world was tatted on the left, cause that was my mind state. And now in 2020, everybody wanna be a RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle.
Yo, I'm on the grind like a grandfather clock. Y'all sidelining and whining, I can't stand y'all to watch. Time is money, so if I hand y'all guap, by show of hands, who buying what your man trying to stop? I keep funds, indeed, son need from me a hit. No refunds, you need funds just for me to spit. I through it, semi-cock, spew it, see the kick. Spark oozing, anybody moving, he getting hit, yeah. Know your place, you featherweight. Before I show restraint, roll a blade across his face. You better skate, never take kindness for weakness, let it resonate. Let me remind you leeches, I regulate. Smooth a hustler, SMG nigga, we get it popping off. You said you pulling up, nigga, the lock is off. Your threats full of shit, homie, cotton soft. Y'all welcome to knock, nigga, or knock it off.
Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle.
We been trying to reach you, we can't process your payment. Your membership have been registered for auto renewal. Insufficient funds have been noted on statements, and this conversation's being recorded for our own use. By the way, will you rate your transaction? 12 out of 10, I'm still broke as shit. Been a minute since I put my past dues in the rear view, like one for them ones who died before they hit the casket. Look, I'm zagging, I don't mean to seem drastic, but every time I see a proud boy, I wanna blast one. Matter of fact, you can quote me on that action. Don't ever try and censor how I pick up my passion. Yeah, I'm all in, but you already know the whole theme of this shit is I'm still broker than a matchstick. Feeling damaged, so I patch it up with cabbage. My name is Evaridae, but I hit the sweet leaf on the savage.
Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious. Yeah, but we smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle. RamBunxious.
So I got a real quick question, real quick. So I noticed, like, when you sent the beat, you know, it was straight through. There were no cuts. But after, you know, when it's final, there was, you know, you cut the drums here and there, cut the bass here and there. Is that something that you always do after you get the verse back? Because personally, as a producer, that I have to do it that way. You know, I just don't hear the cuts before. You know, like
exactly. I mean, it also depends on how I work with if it's for myself, I just like to send the loop. Maybe have a little arrangement, have the loop and the hook. Mm-hmm. But everything else, I want to hear the lyrics and then I work with it. You know, then I will adjust the beat to what he's saying. Actually, you know, make little breaks and drops and stuff like that. Yeah. Sure. But that's how I like how I love to work. Actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good producer tip, because some producers come in and think they're gonna make a full song with all the drops and stuff, and it just, you know, sometimes you need to have the vocal and stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's kind of overwhelming, like trying to write to a beat that already is like punched in. It's like it's good because the mixing it you help to enunciate, like it always makes it that much better. Like the way you mix around our vocals will help enunciate or like delay a drum pattern or like add. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's super. I don't know. It's harder for me as a writer to write to a beat that already is like mixed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just pulling out a kick or a snare in literally one spot can dynamically change the word.
Let's talk about that track though. That verse, that shit's insane though. All the verses are crazy, but you guys just shine, bro. You guys shine every day, bro. Every day.
Yes.
You hard, bro.
I really like it because
that's the first track I've heard from you.
Thank you. That's the first like feature I've been on like that I have not produced, I'm pretty sure. So thank you, Bo Faat. Thank you.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was super sick. Really.
Yeah.
Each of you guys, all three of you guys come in with this different tone.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Like I can hear it. You're all almost rapping in a different key and like
voice
some of you are softer. That you all complement each other well, So that's good job.
Yeah, man. That track is crazy. I was a little nervous about it because I didn't get into Smooth the Hustler except the fact that my older homies really doing dirt did. Remember? My brother, and So then
when Bo Faat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, wait. No, you good. No.
I'm not good.
I wasn't saying shit.
No, when Bo Faat sent me that song, I really wanted to harmonize with you on that, and that's still in my voice recording.
Oh yeah,
which is funny because I was like, smooth with the hustle, smooth with the hustle.
Oh yeah,
but anyway,
yeah.
When they played it back, I still had that in my head.
Yeah, don't ever tell me good ideas like that again after the fact. Please don't do that to me because it's torturous now. But no, that's dope. No, that's dope. That's what's up. And so the funny thing is, I thought it was just I was nervous about doing the hook because I don't remember if I was supposed to do the hook or it's the verse and then just did the hook. I don't remember that, Bo Faat. Do you?
I think you did the verse first, and I asked you if you want to do a hook too.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
So then he said that, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do to this hook at all. And then I was like, oh, it's interesting that RamBunxious means unruly. It's like, wow, that's what RamBunxious kind of means, right? Or not kind of, it does.
Yeah.
And so, but then Smooth with the Hustle, Smooth the Hustle, I was like, so there's like a polar opposite there.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, the only thing I can do is really just play on that because we have nothing in common. Like in terms of style wise and lyric wise, we have nothing in common. And not knowing every day was going to be on the song, but every day hit a wilder energy than either one of us. And I'm like, oh shit! Like the ebb and flow of the song is perfect.
It was a great dynamic because, being able to hear your verse, the hook, and his verse. Personally, I guess I'm a little biased, but when I hear Ram's verses, I'm typically always intimidated a little bit, especially if I'm going to be on the track. But Smooth's verse was kind of, I listened to it and I was like, this is kind of simple. I think I got it. I got this shit. But then I kept listening to it and Smooth's verse is deceptive.
It's not so simple.
It's funny when you say
but there's a complexness to it. It's crazy. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Jay.
It's funny when you said that Ram did this weird thing with his eye. he was looking around like when you said sometimes I'm intimidated and it made me.
Because I don't believe that.
No, because check this out. Because
that's why I made that face. Like, come on, son. We wrote albums together already.
I mean, you're intimidating.
No, but the thing is like, Ram, you're probably the. To me personally, probably the dopest MC that I've personally met in the Madison area. Personally,
I know, but my confidence level is it doesn't work like that.
Okay, but I'm saying,
I can't help it. I'm dead serious. I'm not being all fucking. I'm just saying it doesn't work like that.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt. That's why I asked you to be down with Cypher Den back in the day. And every day, Zach, I mean, I'm glad you started rapping, man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely showed confidence on the song and definitely did your thing on there. And yeah, I mean, what BoFaat did with the beat incorporating Sarah's harmonies, like
that's crazy.
I mean,
like, I can't
the whole
believe that
track
we
is
just found
fire.
that
The
out.
whole track is fire.
That's a pick apart Easter egg right there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout to the bad seed who gave us that. He kept saying Easter egg, and we're like, yeah, that's the new thing. The Easter egg.
I got one
Well, it's so funny. Like I forgot that until Bo Faat just said that again, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I did do this one.
That's what's up.
But I forgot also how he like manipulated the vocals, because I think originally on that one I had sent him like operatic, like oh,
Yeah.
and that's how I was singing, was with this very vibrato operatic.
You went
My
sideways.
phone's dying.
Oh, you went sideways.
No.
Oh no.
Hey, I got one
Can
question.
you plug it? Come back in if you can.
Before I bounce out, guys.
Yeah.
I got one question for Bo and Jay for Denku. Is there a Believe in Change remix, or are you guys gonna make one?
We actually already did that and put it to the video. We just haven't dropped it yet.
Shit.
Oh, you know my email, please do. I mean, please. So
Have you ever tried to reach out to Blueprint? He's a real easy dude to work with, man.
He's a cool
he
guy,
seems like
man.
he's pretty easily like accessible though. He seems like he's down, but he's quality. That motherfucker's verse is great on that track, bro. But
oh yeah, definitely.
I'm partial, I'm biased and everything. I love that one. I go on all
Me
day.
and Denku met at a Blueprint show in Green Bay. That's how we met.
Okay.
But we think we talked about that before. I don't remember. But
Well, family, I'm
think
out.
we did,
I'm gonna bounce
actually,
out.
but-
I appreciate you.
yo,
guys.
man, I appreciate you coming on. I think we might have lost Sarah. Maybe she'll come back.
Yeah,
yo,
I'll
Marz
keep an eye out.
I love it, man. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks, man.
This has been fucking great. Great time.
Anytime, for real. If you ever want to fucking talk, me and Bo got the third album. It's gonna be no features, no fucking bars, it's gonna be some real, much better, bro. It's gonna be just to put that out there. It's gonna be well devised. It's gonna be like the best.
Right on. Well, y'all heard it here, man. Look out for Marz One shit. He's gonna have more and more coming for y'all, man. So. Man. We'll see you in the future.
Much love, man. What's up, guys?
Stay safe, bro.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Later, bro. Later, guys.
Yo, bro. All right. So, where we at here?
We're at track 14. We got Swell with Kenneth Masters.
This is the wildest one we've done so far, man. I think it's the longest now. I think we just beat on other records.
No,
definitely. This is definitely the longest.
We're right at the brink there. Yeah.
Oh no, we are, because we started later than the other one before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is loud. This is crazy. This is
But
great, though.
remember, that was all. That was all like one
You good?
guest. He just had so many stories,
Yeah.
Yeah.
BoFaat, you good though?
I'm good. I'm all good.
All right. Yeah, we
All
got
right.
2 more tracks, and hopefully Sarah will come back. But this is Swell.
Swell. Kenneth Masters, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like this.
League of Extraordinary. K-Mass and Bo Faat. The Extraordinary League. Yeah. I got mine. Cruise all live. What? Can't ignore. They attracted to the fame like a mob
life to the flame. Thoroughbred in my collective, never session with the lames. Speak fly, culture talk, then we smoke on their remains. Ancestors cross the border over water in them chains. These dudes clout chasing, trying to play the role of games. You could get these only fans when these hands hit your face. When it comes to the bars, your rhymes is waste space. Omnipotent with a pen, no speakers, a safe space. Dig the concept, I'm deep in the dreams of due process. Spotted in your universe, flexing a foreign object. Y'all niggas Trump talk tough behind mob threats, but when it get for real, y'all chill and act upset. Here's a point of emphasis, like it or not. Total line of razor's edge, I remain at the top. From the documented blueprint off the source of the gods. Swinging force in high def and shatter niggas' facade. I'm like, all things seen with your eyes are not true. But if you need official or ill, well here's proof. Like every single time you hear a dope verse, and you just gotta make that face like, whoosh. All things seen with your eyes are not true. But if you need official or ill, well here's proof. Like when you speak in the words fantastic to an object of your desire, and you can tell that they feeling you too. Hey yo, structure same change, my aim mano a mano. I came into that play full speed, foot to the throttle. With heavyweighted bars on bars with nothing hollow. I'm more 3 stacks and less Tony Soprano. But I box you out your chin if you frontin' like you Apollo. I'm an aberration and product of a broken nation. With discriminating niggas, just a daily operation. Had me dreaming of the sky, but I'm living like Hail Satan. In the end, what really matters is building and how you take it. Rappers nowadays, they like to fake it till they make it. Talking tough and pushing buttons, confronted, they start explaining. Man, rhymes live than yours. Inspiration, future dated from the mental explored. Eloquently rock your jaw from parallel to the floor. While we up our triple digits, still trying to score. All things seen with your eyes are not true. But if you need official or ill, well here's proof. Like these dudes trying to talk sky online, and I'm crushing their whole albums with just bars out of paragraph. All things seen with your eyes are not true. But if you need official or ill, well here's proof. League Extraordinary, the Extraordinary League, K-Mass. Big up to the squad. BoFaat, my man, Elad Authority. My man, Elementary, whole squad though, Speak Easy.
Yeah, that shit was fire, man. I really love that the way it just comes in with that that violent, man, that shit is crazy. So crazy.
It's got a good title, I think. It's perfectly titled for what it sounds like, you know.
Yeah. Real.
Because it's just it's literally a swell of the music, like in a very happy kind of way right before the last track where the bad seed comes back in and just I
wanted to put that song near the end because also I was thinking this song to be a bridge to my next album, which will be called Sunrise and will be more positive and I know it's like how you say like pushing the positive vibe more than that's gonna be the next one, you know. So I wanted to put that at the end as a bridge to the next one.
Wow.
But remind everyone, the very last song, remind everyone we're still in the dark place, you know.
Yeah, and that features the bad seed again. Salute to him again.
Yeah.
Last episode 8. This is episode 9. Man, it's just crazy. How well he rhymes over your beats. I mean, and sounds over your beats. I think like Denku fits naturally over your beats. Like there's certain people that just fit naturally over your beats, and Bad Seed catches that tempo and everything perfect. And on this one, he does it even. And then is there other people on there with him on this one?
Is
just the one by himself?
I think it's just him. Right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna roll out. I gotta take the dog out. He's starting to bark.
All right. Peace out.
Peace, brother.
Thanks.
We will communicate.
We'll catch you next. Yeah, we'll catch you next time.
And I don't know why I said drive safe. That was weird.
That's funny as hell.
And that's how he leaves.
He's out. He's out. Yeah, he's out. He's out.
That was it? Oh, that's great. That's great. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Drop the mic. Drive
He's
safe.
like, in your dreams, drive safe in your dreams. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. So I guess we're towards the end of this, but let's play this last song.
Yeah.
Everybody's dropping out.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say just one thing. Like, so did you make a decision to have the bad seed on the intro and outro? Was that like intentional?
Not because of him, but yeah, when I had the songs, the one song was called "Coming with a Hate." I thought that's a dope intro song, you know, like
you
know, and then I wanted that at the end, but I wanted the, you know, like because he's on 2 songs, so yeah, I wanted it to be like far apart, like the beginning and at the end. I wasn't sure if it's gonna be the last song or not, but
yeah.
Later I decided, let's put it last.
Like good.
So the whole album is like even, you know.
It works.
Good choice. Yeah.
It works very well.
Yeah.
It works very well to have him first and last. It's like bookmarks. Like, you know, he said that about one of his albums, that it was a bookmarker, you know. And it's interesting because he's on the place mark, and he kind of place marks the beginning and end of this very well. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. So
let's do it.
Here's the Razor Blade Flow.
Bo Faat. Let's go, baby. Yeah. It's the Diddy Bop King, nigga. Ha. Brooklyn. Yeah. All the time. Yeah. Son had it coming. He a bloody crib. In other words, cuz had it buzzing. I push one magic button. The gun handles something. I need potholders to hold the heat to make me a dozen. Dude thought it was sweet, but it wasn't. I beat the shit out his main shooter. He was bugging. Dragged the nigga down 2 flights, blood gushing. Head open up from the steps, his skull pushed in. He tried to call his man, he don't want it, already mushed him. Had him wrapped up in the trunk, they thought he was Muslim. Most killers ain't born killers, you gotta push them. Similar to homie head on the steps, you just don't know it yet. Seed on the track, it's a go, and I'm a fucking vet. Bet. And I ain't hear nobody else bucking yet. Razor blade, dance on your cheeks, bet. Good luck with that. Bad seed, BoFaat shit. What the fuck with that? Yeah. I got my black hoodie on, and then fresh razor blade, nigga. Razor, where the money, nigga? Put me on. Where the money at? Where that money? Bad days on your face. Stuck the face. I got my black hoodie on, and then fresh razor blade, films. Where the money, nigga? Put me on. Where the money at? Bad days on your face. What's happening is the question. I'm waiting for the answer. I ain't think so. Cop the Quattro Cinco. Minute he blink, he go. Nighty night, amigo. Eyes closed, switch. Jordan at the free throw. Get your life repo. It ain't a game, Coleco. I'm with the shits and with the sticks, dude. Like Chico. I got the Chico. Cop the 6s like a week old. G-code. It's parallel to C though. Raise our hole is rusty, dirtier than 3 holes. Clean it before the shit close. That's how it goes. Instead of my space, elite poems and beatles. C-bars, got a fiend for these shows. Rona got a slot, only G.O.D. knows. When I be back to splash it with the G.O.D. flow. I'm like Nino, Brown in the El Camino. Made man, come to the source. I'm Benzino, shoot you with Angelinos. Dump you at Jack's Bistro. Nigga, fucking talk. Yeah. I got my black hoodie on, and then fresh razor blade, nigga. Where the money, nigga, put me on. Where the money at? It's bad days on your face. I got my black hoodie on, and then fresh razor blade, dude. Where the money, nigga, put me on. Where the money at? It's bad days on your face. I got my black hoodie on, and then fresh razor blade, nigga. Where the money, nigga, put me on. Where the money at? It's bad days on your face.
Man, I can't say nothing about bad about that song. That was just a great way to end it because it's so hard and it just has the grimy feel of what you're saying with the album.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Fucking Diddy Bop King, dude.
Yeah, the Diddy Bob King.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that second verse is crazy on there.
Yeah.
Like real crazy.
Fuck, dude.
And this, it's one of them beats where like here's how to describe some beats. They have a momentum to them where it never stops. Just going forward. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily like you grooving or you bobbing your head.
Yeah.
No, it's going. It's like it's pushing forward every. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the way that felt, and he wrote it right into that. And there's other songs and beats I've heard that you've done that. I mean, this has been a good listening session, man, and conversation.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, being up as early or late, however that goes.
Yeah.
I know you went to sleep early, woke up early.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we're getting confused because it's late for us now. Yeah.
Yeah, here is 6:30 in the morning now.
Yeah.
That's what time it is. Yeah, see, it's
time for breakfast.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have woke up for this podcast. I said it earlier. I wouldn't have woke up for this podcast. I'm just gonna say I love this podcast, but I wouldn't have woke up that early. I'm just playing. I would have absolutely.
Yeah, I would have woke up. I would have did.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
Jesus.
Depends on the guest.
I mean, come on, son. Yo, man, appreciate you both, Fat. This has been super fun, man. We could keep doing this all night. I mean, there's plenty of tracks we can just play.
Yeah, It was a jam-packed album.
Sara asked, is it over? It's not, but sorry, Sara, that you dropped off. You'll see this at some point. Thank you for coming on. Marz, thank you for coming on. Zach dropped off. He had to go do his thing. But everybody, man, this has been great.
Yep.
And y'all ready to go? Y'all got any more questions for BoFaat? Anything?
No, I mean, I'm good, man. It's just been great having you on. Like, I mean, I've heard so many stories, so it's good to finally get a chance to talk to you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was really fun, man.
Yeah, salute you,
That's
man. I'm gonna send you that joint right after this.
Oh yeah. I want to hear that before I go back to sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you that right after this.
Hey, we keeping them busy. I literally
keep that ball rolling
right before this.
That's awesome.
I'm like, yo, I send you some shit, and then we get on the thing, and then now you're like, yo, I'm gonna send you some shit.
Dude.
He's like, hey, can I y'all just gonna take my whole night? Is that what y'all doing? Y'all just gonna take my whole fucking night?
Oh man.
No, I appreciate you, man. It's like I said, it's been fun. What was I gonna say? There was one thing. No, I can't remember. It was one more thing, but anyway, I don't know.
Like your dad always said.
Like my dad always says, is it better to be right or be kind? Pick Apart the Passion podcast. This has been Bo Faat, special guest Sara, Seashell, Marz 1. I'm with my man Denku in the bottom shit on mine. And my man Brad, the Baron's over there on mine, and he's the producer extraordinaire. Shout to Evaridae, he was here co-hosting with us, and you're probably gonna see his graphic when we leave this bitch.
Oh yeah.
Pick Apart the Passion podcast. It might be time for the Bad Seed episode. I hope so. They get longer because it gets better. Peace.
Pick apart the passion, passion. Passion, pick apart the passion, 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 pick apart the passion, passion, pick apart the passion.
This is Flyover State Park. You are clear to land.